What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. Early start today, Saturday morning, and I'm on time, people. I'm just saying, just for those who like to say when I'm not on time, I am on time, 11:30 a.m. And we're here, people. It is Arsenal against Bournemouth, early kickoff, interesting team lineup, man. I mean, we're going to discuss it and some notable absentees from the squad as well. Looks like those injuries, they weren't just international break injuries. They're definitely, well, some of them, that's for sure. We'll get into it. But big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hype up the video if you're watching back on playback. A massive weekend for Arsenal. Mikel Arteta said, bring your breakfast and your lunch, people. So I hope you're sitting there with, I don't know, maybe some sourdough bread, maybe some scrambled egg, and whatever you have for lunch, people. He said, bring your breakfast and your lunch. Before he said, bring your boots and your pads. Now he's saying, bring your breakfast and your lunch. You just bring 3 points to the table. That's all I'm interested in. I ain't interested in no gimmicks. But big up to everyone. Let's go through the team. We will speak about it again later on in the show. We're going to speak about it today. Big up Perry, who said, I'm doing the Brighton Marathon tomorrow. Nerves are kicking in. Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. What's the distance? I'm assuming it's not as far as the London Marathon, but yeah. I'd love to do a marathon, to be honest. I kind of wouldn't, but I would, just to say I've completed it, you know what I mean? But let's go through the Arsenal team, people. David Raya is in goal. The back four. Ben White at right back. Lewis Skelly at left back. Yesterday they were talking about selling him. Today he starts, people. No Calafiori in the squad. Nkapie back on the bench. But obviously he's not fully fit after that hamstring injury that he got with Ecuador. So Lewis Skelly starts at left back. The two centre backs, brick wall settings, Gabriel and Saliba. The midfield, Zubamendi, captain today, Declan Rice. It's only right, people. He should be the skipper anyway. In the number 10 role, Kai Havertz. Oh, man. I mean, I get it. He scored midweek. He's hyped. But when does he really work in midfield? We saw it against Southampton. It stunk. If I'm clinging to a positive, when he first came back into the team, he had a good little link-up with Gyökeres. But we only really saw it for maybe one game. Oh, man, Havertz today. The front three, Noni Madueke, Gabriel Martinelli, and Victor Gyökeres. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the bench. What could we have done? But I just don't know. Something about that team makes me a bit nervous. But this is Arsenal. Whatever team they had out would probably make me nervous as well, to be honest. Havertz in midfield, Noni on the right. These guys better turn up. They better turn up. I suppose the good thing is that Brighton will have a go at us. So maybe with Madueke and Martinelli's pace, we can catch them out in transition. Let's see. Let's see. What do you guys think about that team? The Arsenal bench is Kepa, Mosquera, Salmon. Nkapie returns to the bench. Norgard, Eze returns to the bench as well. Max Dalman, Trossard, and Gabriel Jesus. In terms of injuries, people, there is a number of players still not in the squad. And we're going to go through them now, people. We have 5 players out injured at the moment. Let me just scroll this up so you can see. Yeah, notable absentees. No Urian Timber, who a lot of people thought he would be back. He's still not back. So whatever injury he got is obviously a bigger problem than we first thought. Ricardo Calafiori. I've spoke about this guy many times on this channel. Start of this season, number 1 left back for us. You could say he was the most informed left back in the Premier League. No problem admitting that. I've always said I'm not fully convinced by him defensively, but the way he started the season, you had to hold your hands up. I think we've got to start having discussions about this guy. I'm sorry. And I know a lot of people in the comments are big fans of this guy. He's too injury prone. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this guy gets injured so much. Last season, he was injured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 injuries last season. This is his third injury of this season. He's missed a total of 43 days so far this season, and then however long this injury is going to keep him out for. You do have to get to a point where you go, I like the player, but if you're not available enough, you're no good to me. The same thing we had to do with Tomiyasu. I think everybody who is an Arsenal fan rated Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu was quality, right back, left back, centre back, no problem. Too injury prone, you got to get rid of him. I don't know. Are we at that point with Calafiori? Do you give him one more season? I don't know. But for a guy that isn't starting consistently, how is he unavailable so often? The guy only came back about 2 weeks ago. He's injured already. Martin Odegaard. I mean, you guys know my opinion on Odegaard. I would sell him anyway. His is because of lackluster performances and lack of leadership as a captain. He's injury prone as well. He literally just come back, he's injured again. He's done it again. Mikel Merino, who Arteta said he'll be out for the season, he's now said yesterday that he thinks he might be back before the end of the season. So Merino, the one we didn't think we'd see this season now, he actually might be back sometime in May, according to the manager. So very interesting. Bukayo Saka out injured and still not back. So obviously, whatever his problem was, you have to wonder, how did he go and report for international duty, but then since coming back, he hasn't kicked a ball for us? Strange situation. I did read that Master of Disaster. Big story came out last night. Luis Enrique expected to sign a new contract at PSG. I did say yesterday, maybe his agent is playing the whole he's willing to leave to make PSG stump up the money. Apparently, they're in the final stages. Big up to Master of Disaster. So, realistically, probably the number one manager that you would want on the market is not going to be available this summer. Luis Enrique set to sign a new contract at PSG. Listen, and you're right, Skillsman, why would he leave? But there were rumours that he wasn't happy with the contract, and there were a lot of reports saying that he really wanted to manage in the Premier League, but, you know, he'd be foolish to leave PSG. You know, they can create a legacy there. I think even in 2 or 3 years, clubs in the Prem would still be after him. Big up Troy, who says, big up, the fact Dalman is not playing in the 10 is sackable for Arteta. Disgraceful. Big up man like Troy Kempy. Do you know what, Troy? Let's be real. If Max Dalman was 21, he'd be starting today. Let's be real. The only reason Max Dalman isn't starting is because he's 16. That's the only reason. It's easy to leave him out because of his age. Oh, he's only 16, he needs time. Does he need time? Maybe he needs time on the pitch, but Havertz in the 10, I'll be surprised. I hope it works. Big up Simon, who said, morning Big C, the wife's away. You've done 2 rounds of washing, changed the bedding and washed the dishes. Now sitting for 90 minutes of stress. Yeah, the Arsenal game might be worse than changing the bedding and washing the dishes if you've watched us in the last 6 weeks. But nah, big up to you. Hopefully we get a decent game. Half these players are being forced in injured, Rice included. Well, I hope not. I hope not. Big up Kim Rogers, who said, big up C, streaming from Australia. Almost time for bed, but I have to watch my team, Arsenal. Big up. Are you going pre-season in Dublin? Probably. I know, obviously, it's only a short trip because it's just one game. They haven't announced the full tour yet, so everyone's waiting because, like, Man United, Liverpool, most of the other clubs have announced it, but Arsenal, you know, take longer than usual. Mark said Dalman is still growing. Easy to say play him every game, but for next year or so, it'll be frustrating. I get that. I mean, listen, I didn't say... when we did our predicted 11 for Sporting Lisbon, I said don't play him. I said don't play him. I said he's just played 90 minutes on the weekend. Tough game. He got kicked about the pitch at Southampton. Sporting in the Champions League will be tough. Don't play him. I just thought today, home game, will be on the ball. I would have played him. But I'm not sure he'll start a game this season, if I'm being honest. Unless we win the league and then, there's a couple games. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm at the point now, whoever plays, just make sure it works, right? I don't like Havertz in midfield. If you're going to play him in midfield, he needs to play like a second striker. I don't want him in midfield, putting in loads of dirty work. That's not his game. If you're going to play Havertz in that role today, I want you 10 yards away from Gyökeres. I want you to be that support striker so that when Gyökeres gets the ball, you're right there close to him, because that's the role that I think he is capable of playing. That's the role that he played at Bayer Leverkusen. If he plays like a midfielder today and he has to defend and he's running around, I don't think that works. He needs to support Gyökeres. We saw with Odegaard in the Champions League, he's getting the ball off the centre-backs. Gyökeres got no chance. He needs to be close to him. Needs to be close. As I said, in terms of the bench, in terms of an insurance policy, I suppose you're looking at Eze, Max Dowman, maybe Trossard, even though Trossard has not been in good form either. Let's see if Martinelli can actually put in a good performance from the start. Listen, I've heard a lot of people talking about Bournemouth, who we're playing today. And listen, I've got a lot of respect for Bournemouth. I think they're one of the best footballing teams in the Premier League, because I just think they play with so much freedom. They're not going to get relegated. They're not going to make Europe. They just seem to do what they want. And I like that. It's quite refreshing, because a lot of teams in the Premier League are very systematic and it's boring at times to watch. Now, they haven't lost a game since losing to Arsenal on the 3rd of January. Now, when you think about the fact we're in April, that's an unbelievable record. And they've beaten Liverpool, they've beaten Newcastle, they've beaten Tottenham, they've drawn with Chelsea. However, there's a number of draws there, right? They've drawn their last they've drawn their last 5 games. So they're not necessarily winning games, but they're not losing games. It's a very difficult game. Also, on top of that, people, they haven't played since the 20th of March. It's now the 11th of April. That's because of the international break. They weren't in the FA Cup, so they had an extra week's break compared to Arsenal. Now, how does that affect the game? Sometimes not playing for 3 weeks is a bad thing because you're out of the rhythm. Sometimes not playing for 3 weeks is a good thing because you're fresh. We had a Champions League game midweek. We had to travel. We had an FA Cup game at Southampton. We got beat. They haven't played since the international break. So how is that going to affect this game? Are we going to have more energy than them because we're back in the rhythm, or are we going to look tired because we've played 2 games and they haven't? So I don't know. I always look at Arsenal teams and the first thing I look at is, how are we going to create chances? It's the first thing I look at. I know we'll be defensively quite solid, but how are we going to create chances? Who is creating goal scoring opportunities in our team today? If Havertz plays deep, he won't. He needs to play high up the pitch. He created Gyökeres' goal at Southampton. Noni needs some end product. We haven't seen enough of it. Martinelli needs some end product when he starts, right? He created a great goal-scoring opportunity for Havertz in the week. Havertz scored. I'm a little bit concerned about the fullbacks today. Going to be totally honest. I really hope Lewis Skelly gets that form back of 12 months ago. He's looked shaky this season. I don't think it's all his fault. I think it's the fact that he's not playing and he hasn't looked sharp when he's played. Skelly at left back. Ben White has not looked great at right back for me either. Again, hasn't looked sharp. Doesn't look totally fit. So, going to be interesting. Let's go through the Bournemouth team. Petrovic in goal. The back 4 is Jimenez, Truffert, Senesi and Hill. The midfield is Christie, Scott and Rayon, and the front 3 is Krupi, Tavernier and Evan Nielsen. Krupi, very highly rated. I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans and other fans actually saying that they'd like to sign him. Evan Nielsen is dangerous. They did so well to get him from Porto. I remember him playing against us for Porto in Europe, so he's a good player. They're just a dangerous team. They're not a team that you look at and think, oh, I'd take 5 of their players, but they're just well organised. They've got a good manager. They play good football. On the bench, Manders, Brooks, Doak, Adams, Smith, Diakate, Adley, Unal, and Toth. Listen, it's a must-win game. A draw is not good enough. This has to be 3 points. City go to Chelsea tomorrow. We'll be doing a watch-along for that. And we need to make sure we're 12 points clear. Tomboy said, wonder if we get Martinelli or Gary Martin today. Do you know what I mean? That's what we need to figure out. And we'll find out pretty quick. We'll find out pretty quick. Is there any chance of Arsenal just winning a game in a straightforward manner? Like, can't we just be 2-0 up at half time and I can relax and then we go and win it 3 or 4-0 and we go, there we go. As I said the other day, coach of mine said to win titles, you can't go to war every week. You can't every game be 1-0 in the last minute, 2-1 last minute winner. It takes too much out of you. I want to see Arsenal just win a game comfortably. It doesn't seem to happen, but we knew it wouldn't be easy, right? More like Ricky Martin, exactly. Come on, you Gunners. Skelly playing feels like game time for him. Listen, he's got to rescue his Arsenal career starting from today. That's the reality of the situation. His Arsenal career is in jeopardy at the moment. If he plays really well today, the fans will say, there you go, you can't get rid of him. If he has a stinker today, they're going to go, look, he can't play at left back anymore. He's done. And he ain't going to get into the midfield because the manager don't trust him. So he needs a good performance. As I said, we're missing a number of players today. No Odegaard, no Saka, no Timber, no Calafiori, obviously no Marino. So the concern is, if the game isn't working, let's say we're drawing, how fit is Eze? Is Eze 100% fit? Probably not. He's been out for 4 weeks. Trossard hasn't performed lately. Jesus hasn't performed lately. So you're looking really at Max Dalman. And then you don't want to be relying on a 16-year-old as an impact player to win you the game. So this starting 11 actually needs to show up and take some responsibility today so that we're not throwing on Max to go and win us the game. Max should be coming on in this game and we're 2-0 up. And you're going, right, go and get some minutes. Eze, go and get 30 minutes. I saw that Hasselbank said that Arteta is fortunate to still be the Arsenal manager after the club's transfer spending. I saw that. He was getting a load of abuse from Arsenal fans, as you can imagine. Oh, he's a Chelsea hater and blah, blah, blah. But he's got... Listen, I think all the discussion with Arteta now, it's... We all have the same thought process. He has to win. There's no two ways about it. Like, he's got to win trophies. We've only got 2 trophies left to win. He's got to win one of them, you know. So, yeah, I agree with him. Yeah, I agree with him. The amount Wenger didn't spend $1 billion in 22 years. He spent $1 billion in 7 years. So he has to win. Has to win. Let's talk about some things surrounding the game. We do kick off in 40 minutes' time. Just quickly, actually. Let's talk about this. Before it all gets serious, let's have a bit of a laugh. I think you know who we're going to be laughing at. There's a certain team in the relegation zone. And I think you know who they are. Every time West Ham scored last night, there was a little smile on my face. And I think you know why. Because a certain Nando's FC are in the bottom 3, people. They're in the bottom 3. They haven't won in their last 5. 1 draw and 4 defeats. Oh, man. Tottenham are in the relegation zone, people. How good does that look? If we win the league and they get relegated, we've finished football, right? We've completed it. With no cheat code. It ain't Grand Theft Auto, up, down, left, right, R1, R2 to get rid of the wanted level. We've done it with no cheating. 3rd from bottom, West Ham get the win, 2 points clear. Now we need Sunderland to beat Tottenham today. Granit Xhaka and co. Come on, do your job. Do your job. Beautiful to see. They genuinely could get relegated. It ain't no joke. It really isn't no joke. But we need Sunderland to be. In fact, Sunderland play them tomorrow. So I might watch that actually before we go live. It could be a big. This is a big sporting weekend, man. If we can win today, tomorrow 2 o'clock, Sunderland, Tottenham, and then bang, 4:30, Chelsea against City. Big up Len. Big C was watching a podcast in Jamaica with Ricardo Bibi Gardner. Was very good viewing. I still speak to him actually. He's top, man. His kids play football over here at the moment. So yeah, big him up, man. He's got a business with Usain Bolt as well. Big up Normski, man. Trust the process and get Spurs relegated. Exactly. Send them down. Send them down. You'll lose an easy 6 points with a North London derby. I don't know if I'm in the minority here. I don't care about the North London derby. I really don't. Relegate them, yes. You know what I mean? We'll play Man United. I know that's not the North London derby, but it's a social media derby. Yeah, oh, the top feels so much better than the bottom. Tottenham, you're a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. Hey, listen, Mavropanos double as well. He's actually become a solid centre-back for them. He really has. He's massive as well. I think he's like 6'5" or something. Yeah, imagine them in the Championship playing Stoke. Oh, beautiful. They'll have to do Beyonce and Kendrick concerts every week. That's the only way they'll survive. Anyway, let's have a look to the top. Let's stop with all this foolishness down here at the bottom. I mean, by the way, look, Bournemouth. They're not... 5 draws out of 5. We've got to be beating them, man. I think a lot of us have turned this into a monster game today, and it is because of what it means to us. But we should be beating Bournemouth. We should be beating Bournemouth. We've got to stop turning these. As I said, you can't turn these games into wars every week. Get on the ball, dominate, score early, and beat them. But if you don't, it becomes a more dangerous game. And I know football doesn't always work like that. But come on, I expect Arsenal to win this game, man. Stop turning every game into a cup final. Obviously, City-Chelsea tomorrow. Listen, I've said it many times, people, and I stick by it. If we win today and Chelsea get a result against City tomorrow, I think we've won the league. I really do. And I don't say things like that often. The reality is, though, I'm not necessarily counting on this Chelsea team. They're flimsy. They could quite easily get battered tomorrow. I'm just kind of hoping they're under pressure. Their manager's under a lot of pressure. They might not get Champions League football. They've got a decent record at home against the big clubs this season. And, you know, Cole Palmer, ex-Man City, Caicedo. I'm just looking at the whole... At the Bridge, I don't think it's ever an easy place to go and win. We couldn't beat them and they had 10 men from the 30th minute. So I'm just hoping that they do something. But I'm turning up with hope rather than expectation tomorrow for that watch-along. I think Esteval, is he fit? I honestly don't know, bro. Honestly, Ryan, I haven't checked the team news. I'll have a look after this game. By the way, if we drop points today, that watch-along could be cancelled. You know what I'm saying? If we mess up today, everything's locked off. So they better make sure they win. This team doesn't fill me with confidence. No, I don't really love the lineup, but the reality is you can't win a title with 11 players, and we're getting a lot of injuries. So to win this league, we might need Lewis Skelly to drop in at left back for 2 games. We might need Havertz to go in there in the 10 role and do something. Do you know what I mean? It's not what we want. I was hoping Eze would start today, but he's obviously not fully fit. I tell you what, Declan Rice as captain, I'm sorry. How can he not be our captain? How can you watch Odegaard and Deckers and think that Martin Odegaard should be our skipper? Why are they just zooming in on somebody smashing pizza? You know what I mean? What kind? Zoomed in on some woman biting into some pizza. Well, Arteta said, bring your lunch, right? She's made a big mistake. She ain't going to enjoy that pizza, buying it from the stadium. I've bought it before. It's about £9. It tastes like cardboard with some cheese on it. Don't buy food in the Arsenal stadium. It is terrible. Declan Rice is the skipper today. By the way, the food is good if you're in, like, you know, one of the executive boxes. You know, they get Michelin chefs and all that. You get great food. But if you're in a regular seat, you don't want that food. Overpriced and bang average. Right, there's the table. 11 points clear of City. They've got a game in hand. If they win the game in... No, sorry, 9 points clear, not 11. If they win their game in hand, 6. If they beat us, 3. And then it's, very nerve-wracking times. Don't forget, our next Premier League game after today is Manchester City. We play Man City at the Etihad next Sunday. It's an absolute monster week for Arsenal Football Club. Bournemouth today, Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League Wednesday, Man City on Sunday. City go to Chelsea and then host us. I mean, honestly, within the next 7 days, we could be sitting here saying we've got it wrapped up and we're going to win it. Or we could be sitting here saying it's all falling apart. Do you know what I mean? It's that finer margin. This could be the biggest week of the entire season. I genuinely think it will be. I just don't. There's no in between with Arsenal. They'll probably get 2 results that are great, or they'll get 2 that there's no in between. So it's a huge week. Can I ask what Rice being captain is going to change? I think number one, I think you see a leader on the pitch. I think if you're a young player, if I'm Max Stallman, I'm looking at Declan Rice going, yeah, man, he's leading that group. Look at the way he's playing. Look at the responsibility he's taking on his shoulders. If I'm trying to learn from somebody, I'm looking at him and going, I can follow his lead. And I agree with you, Caleb. The captain doesn't have to be shouting and screaming. It doesn't have to be Tony Adams, Vieira, who shouts and throws cups of tea at the wall. I just need to see you taking responsibility and me looking at, you're going to give me encouragement and confidence from your performance. I don't want to see Odegaard, passing the ball backwards and sideways and then coming off after 60. Oh, look, the skipper's getting dragged again because he's had a stinker. That ain't going to motivate me. And then we're playing past the parcel with the armband. Now I want to see Declan Rice, 90 minutes, driving us in midfield, telling people what to do, leading the group. He should be the captain. For me, he should be the captain full time. So that's my opinion. Some people say Gabby. I think Rice because communication better. Although Gabby does speak much better English than he used to. Tony said, Big C, it's 22 years, bro. Oh my God, 4 a.m. in California, San Diego. We got to do it. Cali, West Coast. I respect it, man. Staying up that late to watch this. I just hope it's worth staying up. I really do, because a lot of time the game's put us to sleep. But I've got a feeling we'll get a few goals today. Aussie Talk said, in that Sporting game, I was screaming in Curtis' voice, pass the ball, Odegaard. Only for him to give the ball away. And I'm like, keep the ball, Odegaard. It's simple, just take him off. And then there's no problem. I said a long time ago, Arsenal's best 11 does not have Odegaard in it. It just doesn't. Nazami said, I need to see that Abby cry. She's horrible. He's not a fan of her. Alfred said, Skelly and White together is a disaster. That Rayon is going to torment Skelly. I see Nkapie at half-time, and I would have went with Mosquera at right back. People have to step up, bro. At the end of the day, football is... Ben White, 2 years ago, starting at right back, we'd have all sat there. We wouldn't have said anything. We'd have gone, yeah, it's quality, mate. He's trustworthy. We can rely on him. Now, with the injuries, the lack of form, lack of confidence, we don't trust him. We're worried. Lewis Skelly, 12 months ago, man of the match against Real Madrid, no problem. He started every game at left back. 12 months later, we're nervous, saying he could get ripped apart. But football can turn around quickly. If Lewis Skelly has a good game today, all of a sudden he restores the faith. Ben White restores the faith. If they have a bad game, then I'll be in agreement with you, Alfred. So we've got to back them. What choice have we got at left back? Nkapie is clearly not fully fit. He's just come back from a hamstring injury, and Calafiori's injured. So we need him to play well. Look at the bench. Yeah, you could go Mosquera over Ben White, but he's keeping his trust in Ben White. He's a £50 million player. Big C, we don't claim Martin Odegaard or Kepa Pig. Yeah, I hear you. Dun, 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 dun. Kepa Pig, mate. Get rid of him in the summer, mate. Sell him to Malaga for €1 million. You know what I mean? Get him out of here, man. Big up Lawrence, who says, big up my bro. Nasty feeling about today, PTSD. Yeah. Bournemouth don't have a good record against Bournemouth. I don't know what it is about them. I think it's because they attack us. We struggle against them. I don't know. Reece Nelson. But we've been there, and I remember, was it Saliba got sent off there, and we don't have we have some uncomfortable games against them. I don't know what it is about them. I think it's because they just play with freedom, and not many teams in the Premier League do that. They just turn up and go, yeah, we're going to have a go at you. And sometimes that gets the better of you. Big up Mohammed, hope you're well, bro. He said, big up Big C in the community. Last few seasons, in the last 10 games, we were not convincing. We need that one player to drag us. Do you know what, Mohammed? I said a few weeks ago, I thought Eze was the player that was going to get us over the finish line. Unfortunately, he's not fully fit today, so that's probably going to have to wait another week until he starts. But I think it's going to be the collective, to be honest. Hopefully, Gyökeres has a little run and gets some goals. But I think you're going to see Arsenal's team changing a lot between now and the end of the season because lack of form, injuries. I think you'll see a lot of changes, unfortunately. Mentally preparing for the inevitable tension when we pass the 70-minute mark and it's 0-0. Victor, save us, please. I hope it doesn't end up like that. Big up to you, Lil Butch. Can you believe that? That stat is unbelievable. Lewis Skelly's second Premier League start of the season. That is absolutely... I actually think that's shocking. I think that's shocking. And honestly, I get it. Nketiah and Calafiori got ahead of him. But this is what worries me about this manager, right? When you're not involved, you get pushed to the back of the line. And then sometimes you throw them in at the deep end and they can't handle it because they haven't played enough. How has he only started one Premier League game before this all season? We're in April. We're in the middle of April nearly. Like, he's gone from starting every week to one Premier League start. Honestly, I really hope Skelly has a stormer today. I'm nervous for him today. I'm nervous. Bournemouth have got wingers that are quick and direct. I really hope he has a good game. I'm fearful that if he has a bad game today, he won't come back. I need him to have a good game today. De Gea is better than Kepa. Oh, miles better. MLS is getting that Ruben Cobby treatment. Exactly. If Amorim was still at United, they'd have sold Cobby. Now look at him. Big C, in your view, Eze has done more in his little time here than Odegaard has done the whole season. He's been here 100%. 100%, bro. I've never seen Odegaard score a hat-trick. And then 5 goals in 2 North London derbies. I've never seen Odegaard score a volley like Eze scored against Leverkusen. Or the one he scored against Palace. To be fair, Eze has had a bit of an up and down season, but I think he's actually... I've seen enough to go, you know what, with a full pre-season, you can be a top player for us. Big up ETAFC, who says, big up Kurt from Los Angeles. It's 4 a.m. Yo, man, I respect it. That kind of commitment to get up and watch these games, it's you can't underestimate it. White Glove said it ain't PTSD, it's pattern recognition, yeah? Pressure. Pressure, people. Can this team deal with the pressure? This is crunch time. 7 Premier League games to go, people. Probably 6 wins us the league. Probably. Maybe less, depending on what City do. Maybe 5. You have to win today. You have to. Look at the fixtures. This has to be a W. Bournemouth at home, you got to win it. I don't care if they had lost for ages. They draw in loads of games. Bournemouth at home. Fulham at home. Burnley at home. Palace away. That's got to be 4 wins. Then you got West Ham away, Newcastle at home, City away. They're probably the 3 hardest games. Get 2 wins out of them. You win the league. Easier said than done, though. Easier said than done. You know? Ain't as easy as it sounds. Big up Matt from Brum. Hope you're well, bro. Big up to you. Big up Doctor, who said, big up C. Love waking up at silly o'clock. Don't fold today, Arsenal. And this is what I respect, you know. Big up man like Doctor. He's been critical of Arteta, as I have. But you're still here, bro. You know what I mean? To watch your team, because your team means that much to you. And this is why I always try and tell people when they go, oh, Arteta criticism, this, that, the other. We're still here. Even though we criticise Arteta, we still want the guy to do well. Do you know what I mean? 6 a.m. in Jamaica. Big up, man. Big up. Locked in. Locked in. Big up to Annie Greasy. Yes, Big C, my guy, listening to you from work. I appreciate it, man. B Dizzle said Arteta is too arrogant and stubborn. He has his favourites. A good manager can admit when he's wrong. He will live and die by his sword. He needs to get it right. He needs to get it right. Cowboy said we're at Home Depot. We have to dictate the game. We have to. George said, thanks for balloon picture. Shout out to the other stream. Big up to you, George. Appreciate you emailing me that. That was a fantastic picture, by the way, with the balloon. Big up Alfred. Calafiori's missed more games than Kieran Tierney, and Tierney's been gone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The standards have to remain the same. Kickoff has been delayed due to security reasons. Too many packed lunches. Bring your breakfast, bring your packed lunch. Now, the game hasn't been delayed, but, you know, Arteta, before he said bring your boots and your pads, now he's saying bring your breakfast and your lunch. Just bring 3 points, and if you can bring some entertainment, then we'll take it. Carl said, I'd sell Odegaard before Havertz, probably get more money. Buy one, get one free, maybe. I get it. I'd get rid of Odegaard as well. And then Havertz not too far afterwards. Christian said, I used to look forward to Arsenal games. Not anymore. I didn't even know we had a game today. I'm just catching you live. I always say now that, like, watching Arsenal is just like doing a shift at work. And you're just waiting for payday to go, well, at least, you know, I've got something to enjoy at the end of the month. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for the result. That's all I'm waiting for. You know, I don't often watch an Arsenal game at the moment and enjoy it. Yeah, I'm with you, Lawrence. The whole breakfast thing, it's cringy, man. But this is what we are at the moment with this manager. I ignore it. Light bulbs, breakfast, pads, songs, the dog, all of it. Just win the league. Big up, Big Steve said, morning, Curtis Ovey, man. Thanks for the advice on the other stream and the community. Big up, bro. Big up. Today's big. We win today and go stop City with some confidence. Yeah, because we need to go into that Man City game next week with some belief. I've always said I'll take a draw at the Etihad, just being realistic. However, I want that Wiltord moment. I'll be honest. I want us to go to Man City and beat them. They were watching TikTok edits on the big screen in training. Is that what it was? I thought that was just like a YouTube video of their goal highlights. And they're playing some mad song. Do you hear that song they were singing? Crazy. Big up the Reggae Girls who beat Antigua 4-0 last night. Big up, man. Big up. As I said, for those of you just tuned in, by the way, news broke last night that Luis Enrique is set to sign a new contract with PSG. So any Luis Enrique hopes or aspirations are heading out of the door, people. So that situation isn't going to occur. What have we got until kickoff? We got 20 minutes until kickoff, people. Massive game. Early kickoff, 12:30, so you can watch the Is there any decent Premier League games today, actually? I don't even know. Brentford, Everton, Burnley, Brighton, Liverpool, Fulham. Yeah, it's not a lot there, really, to watch. Maybe catch the Liverpool game later on. I think Barcelona are playing later. Barcelona playing today or tomorrow? See, Real Madrid drew last night. They've pretty much thrown the title away. Yeah, Barcelona Espanyol, the Barcelona derby at 5:30. We'll be watching that. Bring Klopp to the carpet. Nah, I don't think he'd come to another Premier League club. Big up West Ham, man. I honestly celebrated every West Ham goal last night. Tottenham are now in the bottom three. You love to see it. Mikel said on Lewis Skelly starting at left back, Ricky was not available. Pierro's just come back from injury. He's done so well to be in contention, which usually means we've rushed him back. Miles is obviously a top player. Yeah, playing more often. SR, yeah, boxing tonight. You got Fury fighting, and obviously Conor Ben's on the undercard as well. Bowen showing how you play on the right wing. If Bowen was a little bit younger, I think clubs would be signing him. I think he's 29. So I just think, obviously, if West Ham get relegated, he'll still get a Premier League move. I could see him at like a Newcastle on that right-hand side. I think he's better than Alanga. I don't really rate Alanga, but the age goes against him. Big up Alfred, he said, the reason he hates Arteta, I used to enjoy watching us having 3 or 4 team goals of the season to win second place. Now it's boring, hard to watch. I know. I think we've all just got to understand where we're at right now. We're in a situation where 7 games to go in the Prem. He's just got to get over the line. It ain't going to be pretty. It's too late in the season for me to really think we're going to start balling out. Every now and then we turn up and have a decent performance. Tottenham, Villa, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich. Maybe in this run of 7, you might get a couple of good performances where we do something you didn't expect. But I think for the majority, you're going to watch football that drains you a little bit of energy, where you don't necessarily enjoy it. But I think we've just got to understand the prize is there. We can see it, and we've got to win. Next season, pre-season, I think we can start saying, come on, we can't watch this football for much longer. So I'm kind of in the zone. I'm turning up for this watch-along expecting to see poor football. We've just got to win. 22 years. I've seen Wenger play incredible football and finish 4th. And I've seen Arteta this season put a pretty robotic team together. And if they win it, that's all that matters. Going forward, I want successful, entertaining football because I believe you can do both. Which you look at most teams that win the league. You look at Klopp's Liverpool, Mane and Salah and Firmino. They were brilliant to watch. You look at Pep's teams over the years. They've ripped teams to shreds. You look at Chelsea when they had Hazard. You look at Arsenal, Invincibles, and the teams that win tend to play good football. Man United with Ronaldo and Rooney. So I think next season the football has to improve. Yeah, David, I'm concerned. What is going on with Timber? Where is he? How's he been out for so long? Why are they not asking him questions about it in the press conference? Because he's a massive injury concern. I don't trust Ben White going to the Etihad or going to Atletico against Lookman in the Champions League. Yeah, even Leicester, bro. Look at Mahrez and Kante and Jamie Vardy that season. I mean, Mahrez won Player of the Season in the Premier League. Kante was phenomenal. Jamie Vardy was breaking records. That Leicester team were unbelievable to watch. And half of those players were like championship players or unknown players that they'd bought from abroad. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of clarity with the injuries. I don't know why. Like, we don't seem to know. Like, how long is Saka out for? How long is Timber out for? What is the problem? What injuries have they even got? I don't get it. They've been out for like a month. And Arteta keeps saying they're nearly back. They've been nearly back for 4 weeks. We've got Man City next week. I need them back. I need Timber starting at the Etihad. I really do. Big up KD, who said checking in from Rio. Big up. But he said, Big C, never miss a stream. Let's see how the belly feels after today. Is the feeling in your belly, guys? Is the feeling in your belly? Sometimes, yeah, feels like indigestion watching Arsenal, unfortunately. Journos and pressers more control. Well, they are. They are. They're told what to ask and what they're going to talk about. I've been in the press conferences. Pre-season, it's quite relaxed. There was 1 year in pre-season, the press officer comes over and says, can you tell me what your questions are going to be about? And we had to sort of okay them before we could ask them. So that's where I thought, yeah, when these press officers are in there, they're not even, I don't even think they're allowed to ask what they want. I really don't. So I'm often during a press conference reaction going, oh, these journalists, man, they're all on the payroll. I actually don't think they can ask certain questions. I really don't. I think they're briefed before. Listen, guys, don't ask about Timber. Don't ask about Saka. Don't ask about transfer, whatever. I think they're told. Because the questions are ridiculous. The questions are a joke. Like, I used to enjoy the press conferences when managers were being, look at Amorim at Man United. They were battering him up there. When are you going to stop playing free at the back? Every game they were hammering him. Mourinho was having big fallouts, walking out of press conferences 3 times, guys, 3 times. You know what I mean? He was losing his head. Arteta, they don't ask him anything. Oh, you've just lost the Carabao Cup final. Oh, you won Manager of the Month, Mikel. How do you feel? Yeah, I feel great. Yeah, but we don't feel great. You just lost to Man City. I genuinely don't think under Arteta you will ever see those kind of questions. That Gail Davis, who works for Sky, she asked him a difficult question. She hasn't been seen in a press conference since. Apparently it was natural rotation. Nah, she got moved out. They made a call to Sky and said, listen, you want to remain in this press conference? You don't come in with questions like that. She was pressuring him. Never been seen since. Arsenal need to remove their medical team. I don't understand. Arteta says in a press conference, we're having an unbelievable amount of games, he says. You know, which is the reason he's saying that we're getting so many injuries. But hang on a minute. Man City have been playing this many games for years. We were playing this many games when we were successful. You know, we were getting to Champions League quarterfinals, semi-finals, FA Cup finals, playing 60 games a season. This isn't new for top teams to be playing a lot of football. Whoever wins the league has probably played loads of games because they probably got to a Champions League semi-final, an FA Cup final or whatever. He's acting like this is a new thing. The reason the Premier League extended the squad to 25 was so that you can cope with the amount of games. Marcel, I'll be totally honest with you, bro. I'm going to be totally honest with you. And I don't hide things. I haven't got a lot of motivation to go and watch the games. And people might think that's crazy because we could potentially win a league title. It takes a lot of effort to go to games. Honestly, even if I'm getting the ticket for free or for cheap, to get up, to drive down there, pay for parking, you might need food, you're going to watch the game, it's cold, the football's not great. Nah, not for me. I'll stay in my house, stay warm, lock in with the community and watch it. And we'll get through it. You know what I mean? I got to get through this. I got to get through this. Daniel Bedingfield settings, man, I'm telling you. That's all it is. I ain't going to these games. When they start balling out, you'll see me at the Emirates. Until then, no, not for me. Football to me is not just a sport, it's an entertainment. If you tell me to go to the cinemas and the film is boring, I'm not going to watch it. And I expect Arsenal to play boring, so I ain't going to watch it. And that's the reality, people. I go to watch football to be entertained. Are you not entertained? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. When Alexis Sanchez was there, when Aubameyang was there, when Van Persie was there, Fabregas, I was there, people. There's at least a player there that I'm desperate to go and watch. They're that entertaining. You tell me on that team sheet today who I should be driving down the motorway to watch. No disrespect, especially in terms of attacking players. I ain't speeding down the motorway to watch Noni Madueke and Martinelli out wide. I'm not. I'll stay in my house. Reality of the situation. Anyway. Big up Curtis, 410 in Cali. We need a performance today. Injuries are confusing. Must win today. 2-0 Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. Big up to Brian. Brooklyn in the building. Although he's loving life on the West Coast. That nice sunshine, you know. Big up ET who said, Indigestion FC, ole, ole. You know what I'm saying? Unreasonable. Arteta has stripped any kind of excitement out, yeah? It's crazy because Arteta came through Barcelona's youth system with the Cruyff philosophy. He plays for PSG with Ronaldinho and JJ Okocha, two of the most skillful players the game has ever seen. He then plays for Arsene Wenger, who played the beautiful game, and he then coached with Pep Guardiola, one of the best managers of all time. And yet, your football looks like the biggest influence on your career is David Moyes at Everton. What are we doing here? I reckon Arteta, when he was at PSG, probably used to look at Ronaldinho and JJ Okocha and think, damn, wish I could do those tricks. Probably just used to make him angry every day. Why are they so skillful? When I'm a manager, nobody is going to do step-overs. No one's going to nutmeg anyone. It's going to be Moisey. 5 behind the ball, hit you on the break. Seamus Coleman, Leighton Baines, and Fellaini. You know what I mean? And Tim Cahill punching the corner flag. It's crazy. The influences this guy's had on his football career, it's unbelievable the football that he's played. Philly said, I think Saka has lost his pace. He's no longer the world beater with his hammies. I hope next season he can get back to it. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Look out. Yeah, skill envy, bro, I'm telling you. Bakayo, don't you dare do a step over. Man. Waking up in cold sweats, you know what I mean? Oh no, Ronaldinho. Imagine how many times Ronaldinho nutmegged Arteta in training, flicked the ball over his head. He must hate it. Retro Dub, hey, big up, man. The ideal season now would be win the Prem and Arteta and Odegaard and Saka gone in the summer. Yeah, that ain't happening, bro. If we're lucky, you get Odegaard gone. I don't even think that's going to happen. Arteta will sign a new deal on about 20 million a year. Nasu said, big up C from Germany, silent listener for years. Big up to you, bro. Locked in. Big up the silent listeners. A lot of the silent community, they've stepped forward this season, you know. They've stepped forward. I respect it. Don't know why Lewis is starting ahead of Nketiah. Nketiah is not fully fit, bro. He's not fully fit. Hamstring injury, been out for 3 weeks. You can't risk him. You can't. Hamstring injuries, as we've seen with Havertz, with Gabriel, with Saka, it's not something to play with. Nketiah, no, he shouldn't be starting today. Now, listen, I could be sitting here at the end of the game and Lewis Skelly's been dealt with and I'm saying, oh, maybe he should have. But you've got to be careful. Got to be careful, you know. What we don't want is him to play and you miss him for the rest of the season. Dino just smiling after he megs him, you know what I mean? Flicking it over his head. Big up, Pal 492. I'm also a silent listener. Big up to you. Big up Takesh as well, who said, I'm a silent listener too. Come on, you Gunners. C Unit. Big up the silent listeners. And big up the loudmouths as well, who just never stop talking. But we need it. We need it. Big up the Twitch gang as well, locked in. They always say, you forget about us on Twitch. 23 of you locked in on Twitch. 4,500 of you locked in on YouTube. We kick off in 8 minutes time, people. Alfred said that, you know, they say you never know what you age until it's gone. This team actually is missing something. Marino, he links up play and is a goal threat. Somebody said that last week in the chat, and I sat there and I went, you are actually right. You are right. Somebody said we're actually missing Marino, and I went, oh, he doesn't really stop. But then I thought, you know what? He is. He is somebody that we're missing because he's got that. What he's got is that ability to connect midfield to attack, and he comes on and he connects and he scores good goals, important goals off the bench. And I think at this stage in the season, when you're nervous and there's a lot of pressure, sometimes you need a player that can come off the bench and get you a goal, and he does do that. So I think you're right. I think we are missing him. He has got that little bit of Giroud. Finds good areas in the penalty area. Would you take Eckhart Tolle as the next manager? Maybe he could come in as an advisor, you know, and the power of now and all that stuff. Marino is good. Was it you who said it, Umtaze? Yeah, big up. I agree. Saka moving like Eto, old man celebration. But at least Eto was doing it for banter as a celebration. Saka's actually doing it for real. You know what I mean? The famous Saka limp. Big up Iron. I'm a silent listener, Curtis. Where's my shout out? This guy's far from silent. In fact, he's a troublemaker. He's a big troublemaker, but a welcome part of the community nonetheless. Yeah, Marino does have that Giroud thing. Pops up in the area. Although Giroud, I was going to say missed, but he was decent at times. Alok said, as a United fan, I would have respected Arsenal winning the Premier League the way you were playing 3 years ago. Do you know what it is, though? I say this all the time, bro. We don't need to be liked by anybody. I understand Man United, Liverpool, City going, your football's terrible. I'm honestly not bothered. Like, the rest of the Prem will probably be critical of us winning the league, but I don't care. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they praised us playing pretty football, finishing fourth. What does that get us? A pat on the back from the ops? Not bothered. You know what I mean that with no disrespect, but it's the truth. Big up Eskin, who said, big up from St. Lucia, Curtis. Love your vibes, man. Big up, man. I could do with the sunshine right now as well. Jay said, Big C, you're a silent fan. Don't go to games, but watching it same way. Shameless settings. Yeah, man. Bro, I've been to Emirates plenty of times over the years, man. You know what I mean? And seen nothing. So if I take a year out where I ain't going to games, so be it. You know what I mean? So be it. David said, what makes us think Arteta will treat Max any different to, well, I think he meant Ethan. New contracts are Havertz, Odegaard after a modest World Cup and his permanent third, fourth choice. Yeah, listen, it's there's no guarantee that Max will get game time. He's going to have to fight. He's at a big club. He might have to go on loan. Who knows? Coughtown said, they didn't praise us, see, they laughed at us. We were banter FC, play good football, win nothing. Exactly. Big up Gardner, who said, here I'm ready, Big C, let's roll. Big game today. John said, respect the views completely. We have to cut the manager some slack. Not sure any of us would take any of the other available managers currently. Not sure they'd do a better job. Listen, he's here. That's the reality. So he's in charge. He needs to do the business. Big up Ainu said, I'm a silent listener. Big up, man. Heartbroke Kai. No one cares about pretty football with no trophies. The manager needs to win or leave the club. Andy Robertson joining Tottenham in the summer on conditions. Yeah, them conditions will be you stay in the Premier League. If not, he ain't going nowhere. Right, players in the tunnel. Massive game of football for Arsenal Football Club today. That is for sure. We'll go through the team shortly. Let me just go through these super chats. Oh, and also, what's the breakfast thing? Arteta said, bring your breakfast and your lunch to the stadium. So everyone's got a bowl of Weetabix in there. No, they haven't, but it's another one of Arteta's gimmicks. Bring your boots, bring your pads. Now it's bring your breakfast, bring your lunch. Big up FZ1, who said, 5 years of Big C, silent member reporting. Big up to you, man. Member for 60 months. Kitana, wonder why you don't show this anger on forever. Nah, listen, man. By then, it's already fizzled out, you know. On here, it's the raw report, you know what I mean? Big up to Kitan. David said, what makes us think, oh, no, I read that one, apologies. And Elton said, this season win by any means. King Omri agrees. I heard him say it, and I agree. I'm going 2-0 to Arsenal. I'm backing us to keep that clean sheet, but the fullbacks do concern me a little bit. Someone said heavy eyelids already. Already, you know, we ain't even started yet. You know what I mean? Big up Josh, who said, Curtis, can you shout out my dad? Big Nick, who watches you every watch along and knows he's watching. Big up to you, bro, and big up your dad locked in as well. Big up to a man like Nick. Mr. A said, I'm a silent but a passionate listener. I respect it. Silent but passionate. Declan Rice, Lee Judge's voice with the teeth. Declan Rice. Right, let's get into the team lineups, people. Arsenal team, Raya, Ben White, Lewis Skelly, Gabriel and Saliba. Lewis Skelly at left back, people. Calafiori not in the squad. Midfield, Zubamendi. Declan Rice is the captain today. You love to see it with the skipper's armband on. Havertz plays in the 10. Interesting. On the negative side, hasn't been great there. On the plus side, he did link up with Gyökeres quite well when he first came back from injury. As I said, if he plays as a second striker, it could work. If you drag him into midfield, it can be a problem. The front three, Noni Madueke, Gabriel Martinelli, and Victor Gyökeres. That is the front three. Pace in wide areas. Are these guys going to have enough end product? That is the problem. When you see Noni Madueke and Gabriel Martinelli, they're two of the most frustrating wingers. And they're going to need to provide service for Gyökeres, that's for sure. The Arsenal bench, Kepa, Mosquera, Marley Salmon, no fish jokes. Nkapia, who's not 100% fit. Norgard, Eze returns to the bench, probably isn't 100% fit either. Max Dowman, Leandro Trossard, and Gabriel Jesus on the bench. No Odegaard, no Saka, no Calafiori, no Timber, and of course no Marino. So a lot of big hitters missing. Great opportunity for Noni Madueke, let's be honest. A lot of people have been frustrated with Saka. Noni's got to show why we spent 52 million. We're about to kick off. Michael Oliver's the ref. Probably one of the worst referees in the Prem, honestly. And most of the refs are poor. This guy, he shouldn't even be allowed to referee Arsenal. I'm not even joking. I don't like blaming refs. He is the biggest Man City cheating referee in the entire league. But we're underway, people. It is Arsenal against Bournemouth. Bring your breakfast, bring your lunch. Bring us 3 points. Good work by Victor Gyökeres early on. Blocks the clearance, goes out for a throw-in down by the Bournemouth corner flag. This is the ref that was paid by Abu Dhabi to go and ref in Saudi. I mean, why are we doing it? But anyway, no excuses. No excuses. If you perform properly, the ref shouldn't have any influence on the performance. Get the job done, exactly. Big up Unknown C. Big up Dre, well gone. Hope all is well. What did I miss yesterday? Skelly and Waneri sell and keep Odafort. If it's true, I'll support a new club. Well, he's playing today, Lewis Skelly, so let's hope he proves himself. Ben White in possession goes all the way back to David Raya. Let's go, guys. Oh, guys. Let's go, guys. Charlie said, we're stopping your title but sending Spurs down. Come on, you Irons. Nah, come on, man. You're going to help us win the title, bro. We're going to do you a favour. If we win the league early, you can beat us away from home and make sure they get relegated. Deal? Makes sense, Charlie? You stay up, we win the league. What more do you want? Send Tottenham down. Alexander said, my eyelids are heavy as well, but it's because it's 8 a.m. here in Brazil. I respect it. Commitment to get up, you know. Commitment to get up and hopefully watch this game. Just don't turn it into a nerve-wracking game, man. David Raya with the ball in his hand. 1:30 gone. Happy for Rice being captain. Worried about the injuries, yeah. We're all worried, man. Nearly at half a dozen players out. You know what I mean? Can't afford more injuries. West Ham already helped V City. Exactly, yeah. They got the draw with them. 5:30, 6:30. People around the world, man. Mad commitment. Havertz goes for the ball, headed away, goes out for a throw into Arsenal near the halfway line. Big up SMC Morris, big ups Curtis from Jamaica. Here's Victor Gyökeres. Corner of the penalty area. Does he keep it in or has it gone out? The referee says goal kick. That is frustrating. He should have kept that in. Did it even go out? I don't know. Need to get Gyökeres into central areas. He seems to chase the ball out wide a lot of the time. I want those runs centrally. Big up everyone locked in. 4.2k. What's that? Surely we're at 1,000 likes before the game starts. Great numbers. A big up to everyone tuned in. A massive game of football. Don't forget we'll be live tomorrow for Chelsea against Man City. 900 likes we're on. Get that up to 1,000 people. Would be much appreciated. Pierre said, big up C, Cruz in the community. I'm not asking for anything more than 3 points. I hear it. I hear it. Just get the dub. Arsenal in possession with Saliba. Needs options in midfield today. I told you they go hiding too much. Ben White finds Noni Madueke, who loses it. And Ben White's out of position. You've got to look after the ball. Evan Nielsen rolls the ball into the penalty area. Good defending by Gabriel. Madueke's got to look after the ball better than that. You see straight away there, man, they're onto us. Look how quickly they got forward there. Brighton? Bournemouth. And look, they keep 3 players high. David Raya, just go long, mate. You don't always have to play out. Come on. Here's Ben White over the halfway line. Noni Madueke keeps possession. MLS boots are fire. What's he got? I haven't even seen him. Look at Skelly. Straight away, he's inverting. Ball over the top by Gabriel. Looking for Martinelli. Come on. Come and get that. Bournemouth keep possession. Don't foul him, Skelly. He's going nowhere. He's down by his own corner flag. Do not foul him. Don't foul him. Well done. Well done, Skelly. Is that our ball? Well done. Throw into Arsenal. Down by the Bournemouth corner flag. Can we get an early goal? Nimbo, you're right. We need an early goal. Are you looking forward to the World Cup? Do you know what? I've got no thoughts of the World Cup until this league season's finished. Jamaica didn't make it. England won't win it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but if I'm watching the World Cup and we haven't won anything, the World Cup ain't going to mean that much to me. If we've won the Prem or the Champions League, yeah, I'm going to love the World Cup. So it all depends on what we do. You know what I mean? Do I remember the Dot Along? Yeah, of course, man. Famous Big up Chrissy, big up from Thailand, 37 Celsius, back home tomorrow, dreading it. Yeah, man, the weather. You know, we had a bit of warm weather, but it's gone. Oh, come on, ref. Long throw, the referee gives a free kick. Yeah, a lot of the ticket prices for the World Cup look crazy, man. I don't know how they get away with it, but Allez les Bleus, yeah, I mean, they look like the best team in the World Cup. That front line, Elise, Dembele, Mbappe, and then you're bringing on Doué and all that. Oh man, how do you deal with that? Free kick to Bournemouth in their own area. Keeper clips it long upfield. Skelly goes in for the challenge. Arsenal win a throw-in. Portugal, just for me, I think because Portugal, they're going to try and force Ronaldo into the team, and I don't know if that helps them. You know, I really don't. I think Portugal are a bit like England, like really good team, really good players, but just I don't see them winning it. Although they have won the Euros, but Skelly with a long throw. Bournemouth win the ball back. Down the line. They keep the ball well. Saliba wins it back. Noni on his heels. Bournemouth win it back. See, they look very comfortable in possession, Bournemouth. You've got to go and get after them. Clips it in behind Saliba. That's a good ball. Has a heavy touch. Evan Nielsen goes out for a goal kick. They've definitely got goal threat. Going forward, Bournemouth. Definitely got goal threat. Raya clips it out. We're playing. Ben White gets away with it. You can see that we insist. Deckers, go forward. Be progressive, please. Look how they're pressing us. Lovely ball, that by Zubimendi. Well done, Ben White. Love that touch by Zubi. Get us playing. Don't wait. Declan Rice is captain today, people. Long ball looking for Martinelli. Headed out. Skelly goes into press. He's done both of us there. Wow. Flicks the ball over Havertz and Lewis Skelly there and wins a free kick. Good play there. Who is that? Rayon? Yeah, Rayon. Look at that. Just flicks the ball over Havertz and Skelly. Noni Madueke back defending. He does well. Ben White. Well done, Saliba. Quality. Where's his options? We need Noni higher up the pitch. He's too far back. Something I say about Saka a lot as well. Round his quality. They got some good players, man. I rate Bournemouth highly. They lost about 4 players in the summer. And they're still good. But we can beat them. Ben White finds Noni. Look how deep he has to come and get the ball. Jeez, look at the pressure we're under, man. They're pressing us so much. We have kept the ball. Sometimes go direct. Doesn't always have to be short. Havertz wins a free kick. Play. Get up, man. Get up. Ain't got time for this donkey, mate. Get up. Falling back on the floor. You can tell Arteta's pumped up today. Zubimendi goes long. Not a bad ball. Looking for Gyökeres. Gets too much on it. I don't mind that ball, though. You just got to be a bit more precise with it. Don't go to Dundalk. They have no petrol. What's going on? Petrol prices going up everywhere and it's all mad. Round is a gem. I can see Chelsea signing him. They sign everyone else, don't they? Bournemouth in possession over the halfway line. Look at Arteta. He's literally standing on the line. I just think he needs to calm down sometimes. I don't think, as a player, I would like seeing my manager doing that all game, jumping up and down the touchline. Let them play a little bit. Oh, he's done you too easy there. Havertz and Noni get spun. Bournemouth in possession. They're pushing players forward as well. Ball out wide for Bournemouth. They keep possession. Owen Goles and Seth Pieces playing today. I actually hope we just create some good goals today. That's what I'd like to see. Oh, they've worked it well here. Bournemouth out wide. Up against Ben White. Arteta needs to have a seat, I'm telling you. Ball flicked on into the area. Evan Nielsen doesn't manage to get hold of it there. They've started the better team. Bournemouth. They look like they're going for us. which is why they're so dangerous, because not many teams mid-table would come to the Emirates and attack. Noni with the flick, looking for Gyökeres. Come on, you got to be strong. Ah, wins a throw-in. Could he have flicked that round the corner to Noni? Throw into Arsenal in the Bournemouth half. Ben White, throw it to him. What are you waiting for, bro? Could have threw that to Noni's feet. Now you've let them get back in position. Man said the G-Wagon must be eating the petrol, like Sean Dyche. Listen, mate, I ain't got no G-Wagon. Don't believe the rumours. Wish there was one. Look how long. He's took about 30 seconds to take this throw in. What is going on here, mate? Look at Gabby in the middle. Oh, man. Come on, Gyökeres. Get up. Too many of our players look for free kicks. It's so annoying. Show some strength. Stay on your feet. Ben White forced to go all the way back to David Raya. Honestly, he took about 25 seconds to take that throw in. Started a bit slow. Bournemouth look like they're having more of the ball than us, which I don't like. We're overplaying a little bit as well. Sometimes go long. 10 minutes, no chances. Bournemouth goalkeeper on. Is he giving that away? Yeah, he has. He's put it out for a throw-in. Come on now. Get after them a little bit. The thing was, Ben White could have threw that straight to Noni's feet. Instead, he waited and then stood there for about 20 seconds just looking at everyone. Even there, throw it. Deckers, go forward. Play. It's too tight. Look at the way they're pressing us, man. We've got to move the ball quicker. Noni gets clamped. They are absolutely flying at us in the press. When a team presses you like that, you've got to move the ball quickly. Bournemouth in possession again, just over the halfway line. Noni forced to track back, defends well and wins a free kick. Good defending. But we need to do more going forward there. Got to move the ball quickly. They have come to play. The thing is, because Bournemouth are in that position where they're not going to get in Europe. They're not going to get relegated. So they don't have to come and park the bus and just defend. They can turn up and go, you know what? Have a go at them. Nothing to lose. Better from Gyökeres. Holds it up. Come on, Noni. Drive. Gyökeres made the run. You should. That's a good ball. Gyökeres to the byline. Pulls it back. Nobody there. It's cleared. Fantastic ball by Noni Madueke down the line. Gyökeres crosses it and it's cleared out for a throw-in. Brilliant ball that from Noni, outside of the left foot, around the left back. Ideally, you want Gyökeres to be getting on the end of the cross rather than crossing it, but the first decent bit of play from Arsenal. The ball has to be moved quicker. Otherwise, we won't get no joy. Martinelli gives the ball away. As soon as he gets it, two people pressing him. Are they able to keep up this kind of intensity, Bournemouth? Because they are pressing so quick. And we have to move the ball quickly. We complain about low blocks. Well, these lot aren't low blocking, that's for sure. Petrovic in possession for Bournemouth, the goalkeeper. Clipped upfield, looking for Evan Nielsen. Saliba does well. Arsenal win the ball back. Rice into Saliba. Play forward. Go all the way back to Big Gabby. Saliba again. Look, midfielders after show. Lovely ball. Rice, go forward. Better. Oh, Noni! Wow, Skelly gets him out of trouble. Does really well. Martinelli, 1v1 with the fullback. Take him on. Gets to the byline. Crossed in. It's a poor cross. He overhits it. Goes all the way out for a throw-in. The delivery's got to be better. Noni's pass there. If Skelly wasn't on his toes, we would have been getting hit on the break. Never go backwards towards your own half like that. But Skelly nicked it in front of him. Martinelli shifted it onto his left foot, overhits the cross. Goes out for a throw-in. Arsenal have the ball back. Kai Havertz, right-hand side. Ben White. Rolls it into Noni. Can he turn him? Crossed in. Oh, it's cleared away up in the air. Ben White, be stronger, man. Again, they're looking for free kicks. Just challenge him and win the header. Bournemouth get out of it and they're hitting us on the break. All comes from Ben White ducking out of a header. Rayon up against Skelly. Cuts inside. Oy, good defending by Gabby. We could have been in trouble there. And Raya collects it. Arsenal, can we hit them on the break now? Havertz Finds Declan Rice over the halfway line. This is where we got to get at them. Rolls it into Gyökeres. Corner of the penalty area. He's got to do better than that. Turns straight into the defender and loses the ball. End to end now a little bit. Bournemouth now on the attack. Gyökeres got to do so much better than that. You can't just turn into somebody like that. You're not going to transport through the player. End to end stuff at the moment. Still haven't really had a shot. Speed up and concentrate. Yeah, exactly. Ball over the top looking for Rayon. He'll go out of play. Goal kick to Arsenal. Gyökeres working hard, but he's got to have more quality than that. Big City, I love the new home kit. Blue home kit we are wearing. We look very good against Bournemouth in red and white. I know they're playing better football than us. What is that? Who just kicked that out of play? Zubomendi. What is that, mate? The deep lying playmaker. Just kicking the ball out of play. What is going on here? Havertz strolling around and falling. Subs in the second half. You can already see it, can't you? Bournemouth in possession. I think they've had more possession than we have. Listen, it don't matter if we win the game, but I'd like to see us getting on the ball. Bournemouth in possession. Ball in behind Ben White. This is dangerous. Whipped across. It's 1-0 to Bournemouth. Croupy has given Bournemouth the lead. Ben White out of position. He gets split by the ball. The cross was deflected. And Croupy has scored at the back post. Oh my days. What are we doing? If we get beat today, I'm telling you now, lock the season off. What are we doing? We knew how good this Croupy guy was. They've started the better team. All comes from Zubomendi giving the ball away. Ben White, check your shoulder, bro. You or Nonny there, you're in no man's land. To me, that's Ben White's fault. Who's marking him at the back post? Just standing there. Who's Skelly marking? Who are they marking? They're queuing up. The defending is shocking. All came from Zubomendi. The ball away. Ben White caught out. Honestly, man. This is shocking. Absolutely shocking. What is wrong with this team? What is wrong with this team? When are they going to understand what is required to win a league title? You're 1-0 down after 17 minutes. It's a shambles. Absolute shambles. They've been the better team. Andrew said, we're going for the league. We can't afford to lose a game. It's crunch time. He persists with Havertz in midfield. League is done. If they drop points today, I'm telling you, they're done. They'll lose at City. They're cooked. The goal was so easy. One ball from midfield, splits our defence. Cross gets deflected. He volleys it in at the back post unmarked. It's absolutely dreadful. It's dreadful. We look terrible. Ben White at right back with Nonny on the right. Havertz in midfield. This is why I don't go to games, people. This is why I don't go to games. They better win this game. My prediction's gone as well. I predicted 2-0, so that's out the window already. One shot on target and they've scored. We haven't even had a shot on target. Havertz gives it away. What is the point of this guy? Decker's great tackle, lad. Come on now, move the damn ball. Gyökeres wins a corner. This team getting me angry, honestly. Corner to Arsenal. Bring your breakfast. You better bring some tactics, mate. That's what you better bring. Corner to Arsenal. Declan Rice. Sack him at half time. Corner, 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 corner. We need set piece FC to kick in. Declan Rice in swinger. Most goals from corners this season, 16, but it feels like we're not scoring many at the moment. Rice whips it in. It's a great ball in. They've headed it over. What a chance, Havertz. Should have scored. 6 yards out. He's got to score that. What a ball in, Declan Rice. Oh, man, you got it at the target. It looks like it's him on the shoulder. Look at that donkey, man. I'm sorry. He's not good enough. I told you, he'll pop up. Oh, he scored against Sporting Havertz, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but he missed a one-on-one against Man City. And he's just missed a sitter from 6 yards out. Senesi gives it away, goes out for a throw-in. It hits him on the shoulder. I remember him doing that. Was it Newcastle or Man United that time? He goes to head it and shoulders it. Oh, what is that? He's at again, man. Get this donkey off the pitch. He's just kicked the ball out for it. Get this donkey off the pitch. Honestly, what is he doing? They throw the ball to him and he volleys it up in the air out for a goal kick. What is he doing? Get this guy out the club in the summer as well. Rambeer said Arteta's a disgrace, Man City on for the treble. And Jag said we're so ish, no fight whatsoever. They're going to have to fight. They're going to have to fight. This guy talking about gimmicks, bring your breakfast, bro. Where's your tactics? Chatting that foolishness in the press conference about bring your breakfast. Well done, Lewis Skelly. Great strength. Good ball as well. Havertz, do something. That's a great ball. Martinelli, please take him on. Do something. You're rubbish. Run straight into him. Their wingers are playing better than ours. Arteta's a Man City agent. Data be optimistic. How is it I can't see the gaps? How is it he can't see the gaps in our system? Skelly's played well so far, to be honest. There's Declan Rice. Twice Martinelli squared up that defender. Not done anything. Zubby, be progressive with your passing. Come on. Come on, look forward. What are you spinning around for? I swear I watched this guy play for Spain and bop England off the pitch. Plays for Arsenal. Turns into El Neni. Yo, Tej, big up, my bro. Look at this, man. What are we doing? Gabriel's pass. Rice can't keep it in, throwing. You can just sense the nerves already, can't you? If you can't handle Bournemouth at home, you ain't going to handle Man City away. You ain't going to handle Newcastle. They're tougher games than this. This team looks scared to take risks. Pierre said there's no way Arsenal does anything in training. Mikel can't have a plan, jumping up and down on the touchline for 90 minutes. Yeah, mate, they walk around with a pen in their hand and holding the ball up between their heads. That's what they do. Here's David Raya. Good ball. Great ball into Havertz. Do something, please. Oh, no. Oh, my days. Get that donkey off the pitch. A simple 15-yard pass. He can't find Martinelli there. How do you give that ball away? He's won the ball back. Do something, please, mate. Gyökeres, be strong. I'm sick of seeing you on the floor. And he's on the floor again. And the ref he's given us a free kick. This team, honestly, they should come with a health warning. It's not normal watching this team play football. That's barely a foul, by the way. He's lucky to get that. Free kick to Arsenal. Good crossing position. Declan Rice will take it. Come on, we need a good ball. Atif said, Curtis, calm down, bro. You're killing me, bro. They're so tough to watch, honestly. We're losing. Like, I can't believe we're losing. We better be level or winning by half time. If we're not on level terms by half time, the meltdown's on the way. Hire Zidane for 6 games. I'm telling you, bro. Come on, Deckers. Well, it's not his delivery. It's what we do with it. Come on. Oh, it's bouncing around. It's cleared. Skelly gets it out to Nonny. Come on, Nonny, man. Take him on. You're 1v1 with him, cook him. This is what you're good at. He does. Oh, he runs it out for a goal kick, man. Take their headband off. This team, man. Mikel, what have you done? What are you doing to us? 52 million for this guy. And Ethan out on loan. Runs the ball out for a goal kick. Does he not know that that line means if the ball goes over it, that they have to stop the game? Rice don't trust the wingers, hence cutting back. Yeah, we don't trust them. Rayon and Krupi look better than Martinelli and Noni. What? And Noni's on... Noni costs 52 million. Martinelli's on 180 grand a week. And the Bournemouth wingers look better. And Havertz is having a stinker. Zubimendi finds Havertz, gives the ball away. Honestly, he is having a stinker. Rayon up against Lewis Skelly, whips in. Oh, what a block by Gabriel. We could have been 2-0 down. Seriously, what is going on? What is going on? We could have been 2-0 down. They've still got possession, Bournemouth. We look nervous beyond belief. I can't believe this. Get Havertz off this pitch at half-time. What a block by Big Gabby. Rolled in. Wow, he blocks it with his head. Krupi could have scored again. We're in big trouble. Big trouble. This team are half asleep. Wow. Bournemouth still in possession. Zubimendi gets done. Left-hand side. Throw into Bournemouth. And they're going to launch this in. Few Arsenal players warming up there. Said it before the game, man. Max should have started. Or Eze. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Long throw in for Bournemouth. Noni's playing awful as well, by the way. Yeah. Let me not just hide behind this Havertz stinker. Noni's having a stinker. Long throw in, Raya collects it. Is this team better wake up? How are you lot in a title race playing like this? Declan Rice. Oh, unlucky. Tried to play the through ball to Gyökeres. It was blocked. Wow, this is going to become a stressful game. It already is. Bournemouth have the ball back. We are playing like we're away from home trying to hit them on the break. They're the team dominating possession. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. They look comfortable on the ball. I don't mind that ball from Rice. Outside of the foot is unlucky. Can we press? Like, why do we just let them have the ball in defence? Yet when we've got it, they're pressing us like crazy. 28 minutes gone. I don't think we've had a shot on target. Noni's fouled their defender off the ball. Bring your breakfast and bring your lunch, Arteta said, for them to play like this. Yeah, Martinelli, Noni, Havertz, all rubbish. Half-time, get Eze on. Get him on. I don't care if he ain't fully fit. Get him on. Title can go if we lose today, I'm telling you. You ain't got time. We haven't had a shot on target. I think the only shot we had is the Havertz header that went over. And he should have scored. Random clips. 1 bill spent. Still have an average attack and downgrade at CDM from last season. We signed players based on personality, not talent. We should be targeting top players, but Mikel is scared of egos. Totally agree with that, Random clips. Why are we surprised 29 does nothing embarrassing, says Perunelli. Yeah, we're not surprised. We're just surprised this manager keeps picking him. Philly said the only process that I trust is Arteta out. And Mohamed said, feels like rotation of stinker performances from our left wingers between Pandot and Perunelli. Here's Lewis Skelly in midfield. Lovely touch. Look how comfortable he is on the ball. Don't tell me he can't play midfield in this team. Madwakey does well. Goes past him. Wins a free kick. I said we're losing to Skegness. Bournemouth Beach is actually one of the better beaches in the country. I mean, don't get me wrong, it ain't the Caribbean, but for English standard. 2 absolute Chelsea agents selling this game, yeah? I'm telling you, bro, Nonny and Havertz, they're on the payroll. And our manager's a Man City agent. Pep sent him here to keep us down and stop us from winning. Free kick to Arsenal. We've barely created a big chance, especially from open play. Bro, Skelly looks better on the ball than Zubimendi. I'm not even capping. He gets the ball, he goes forward, he looks comfortable. Free kick to Arsenal. They keep showing that ref cam. Declan Rice whips it in. It's out for a goal kick. And that sums up the way we have played in this first half. Big up 100. 100X Ton who said, I'm at the game. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Yeah, I don't even think it's that good. Mark Lee, hey Curtis, just joined. What biscuits do you like? Yeah, biscuits chat on the way. We're losing 1-0 at home to Bournemouth after 30 minutes. This is a disgraceful performance. It really is disgraceful. Marwan Shamak would walk into this team, said Andrew. Zubimendi gives the ball away. When are we going to start talking about this guy? People online are afraid to call this guy out. He's not even that good. Started the season well and he's faded as the season went on. He ain't better than Partey. He's playing like Jorginho at the back end of his career. His passing might even be better. 52 million. We waited 2 years for this guy. For what? What am I seeing from him? Look at that. You're passing the ball at Ben White's neck. Man's trying to control it with his throat. Look at this. Do something, man. They're on us again. We're all over the place. We win the ball back. Jeez, this team is disgusting, this performance. Zubimendi's winding me up. Playing like El Neni. Play the ball forward, man. Look. Free kick. Jeez. Fabregas, Cazorla, ballers like that. Zubimendi, I thought you was going to come and be in that sort of, that Spanish baller that's super comfortable in possession. The man don't want to play the ball forward. This is an absolute disgrace. Free kick. Relying on set pieces. Declan Rice, he put the last one out for a goal kick. Please, Martinelli, do something. Rolls it to Deckers. 25 yards out. Shoots deflected. Corner. That shot was terrible anyway. Straight at the keeper. And low. It ain't no power. Oh, my days. We better equalise, I'm telling you, because I'm just going to crash out at half time. Oh, no. Nonny's taking the corner. This could go anywhere. We need another centre midfielder in the summer. I'm sorry. We do not have enough creativity in midfield. But anyway, Nonny Madueke. Let's see if he gets past the first defender. It bounces before it gets there. Get a scrappy goal. Give us a handball for that, Michael Oliver. Penalty. Yes! Yes! Come on! We've won a penalty for handball. Yes! We're rubbish, but we'll take it. Michael Oliver, the Man City cheat, has given us a penalty. Christie has handballed it. The corner was terrible. Gabriel, yeah, his arms outstretched, man. That is a penalty all day long. Come on, Victor Gyökeres, lad. Come on, Yok the Builder. Smash this into the corner. We need that equaliser. It's definitely a pen. His arms outstretched. His arms outstretched. Penalty to Arsenal. Victor Gyökeres to take it. 34. Why is Havertz holding the ball? You better put the ball down and move out the way, donkey. Gyökeres will take this ball. Yo, stop picking at the ball, donkey. Leave it. Yo, he's trying to sabotage him. You see that? He was picking at the ball. Why is he doing that for? Victor Gyökeres. Come on, Yok. We need you. We need you to equalise. Yeah, we scammed a pen. We haven't played well, but we got to get in at least 1-1. 11 minutes, we could even score. Come on, Gyökeres, please. I've defended you. They've called me the lawyer. Victor Gyökeres to equalise. Big run up. It's Gyökeres. Score! Get in there, lad. Great penalty. 1-1. Feed the Yock and he will score. 1-1. What a penalty. Keeper went the right way. Great penalty. What a penalty. Keeper's right. Oh, I actually think he could be one of the best in the league at penalties. That's an unbelievable penalty. Keeper goes the right way. No chance. Too high. Too much power. What a pen, lad. Now wake up. We're back in the game. We've played awful. I still think he should be making changes at half time. But anyway, Gabriel wins the header. 1-1, 10 minutes till half time. I'm still not happy. But I'm just a bit less unhappy than I was. No, man, it was handball, bro. His arm's outstretched. It's harsh because he's close to him, but his arm's out. You can't have your arm out like that. What's he doing? Man thought he was the linesman, putting his arm out. What are we doing here? What's that for Gyökeres? 17, 18 goals this season? They better wake up. There's too many players not playing well. 17, 18 goals, I think that is. Maybe 17. Should get 20 all comps. Not bad, really. Yeah, I like that as well. You just hit the celebration, then ran back. Don't stand around, bro. No, they do that nowadays, innit? So the player will stand on the ball who's not taking the penalty. So when people are trying to put him off, the guy that's taking the penalty can just go and 18 goals from 30 shots. That's a crazy conversion rate, bro. Imagine if that was like 60 shots, how many goals he would have. He don't get enough chances. That's the problem. Free kick to Bournemouth. Still not playing great. Latif said, do what Rice actually needs help. No one comes to feet in time nor makes the correct run. Look how vocal he is to the guys. Creativity needed. Yep. African Sci-Fi. Greetings, Curtis, in the chat. I'm here late. Is Rice officially the captain? No, it's just because Odegaard's out. And Saka. For me, Zubomendi's a big problem today. I don't think Rice is playing that bad. Apart from that free kick that he overhit. Come on, what we got? Lewis Skelly, can he reach it? Oh, well done, lad. Come on. Roll it. Come on, Yock. Get your power. Get the corner at least. We'll take the corner. Well done, Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres is down holding his ankle. Get up, Vic. Surely you're all right. Oh, what's happened there? Please tell me he hasn't rolled his ankle. It's like he catches him with his boot. I hope he didn't roll it. Gyökeres doesn't stay down often. Corner to Arsenal. Well done, Lewis Skelly, by the way. Oh, Gyökeres is hurt. We need him up. Get up, lad. Honestly, yeah, he's up. He's all right, man. He's good. Skelly's having a good game, man. I'm happy for him. Corner to Arsenal. Come on. Let's get the second goal now. It's going at half-time, 2-1. Decker's put a great delivery in before. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Gabby actually does usually get the armband ahead of him. I don't know. Maybe the order's changed. Rice whips it in. Oh, the goalkeeper collects it. Yo, Bournemouth have got mad arrogance, you know. They're looking to hit us on the break and everything. 7 minutes till half-time. The two Chelsea rejects have done nothing. No, they haven't. They haven't, man. I was worried Gyökeres was injured there. He doesn't usually stay on the floor. I think he just got a kick. I'm just looking if he looks like he's limping a tiny bit, but I think he'll be all right. Very unconvincing first half. Very. Don't get me wrong, we missed a big chance with Havertz, but they missed a big chance. Havertz gets clamped. Nothing wrong with him, by the way. Zubomendi, in fact, not Havertz. Let's have a look. Does he do much to him? Oh, yeah, he does. Catches him on the top of his foot. Camavinga in the summer. I'd love Camavinga. His injury record worries me, but he'd be good. He would be good. I see Liverpool linked with him. Gyökeres, bro, that hold-up's got to be better than that. Got to be better than that. You got to protect the ball. What a ball that is. Bournemouth on the attack. Shot saved by Rail. I just don't like how easy they're getting chances against us. Look at Zubimendi, mate. What are you doing? And then you're wrestling with him. Nah, Zubimendi's getting bullied. He's getting bullied. And even when he's on the ball, he's not progressive enough. This way he's got to be brave. Like, bring Norgard on for it. Or put Skelly in midfield. Putting Capia at left back. Eze should be on at half time. I'm not even joking. I'd drag Havertz at half time. He's been awful. Martinelli's been awful. And Madueke, to be honest. The whole front three has been dreadful. And Gyökeres, to be honest, outside of the penalty, hasn't done much either. So please, be progressive. I mean, he's moaning there. Maybe he didn't have a pass on. I think teams now are targeting Zubimendi in midfield and going, listen, he's lightweight, man. Get at him. Come on, Havertz, keep the ball. Noni. Look, we just don't have... Like, even here when he's got the ball, who's he meant to pass to? He's been absolutely lucky to get a free kick out of that. Zubimendi needs to come off at half-time. Norgard needs to come on. Eze needs to come on also. He won't do it, though. He loves Zubimendi, man. He won't take him off. Put Rice in the 6. Says Latvian Guna. We are, I said it. Going to war again. We're going to have to fight and probably try and nick it 2-1. Look again. Zubi again, bro. Like, I'm telling you, this guy's having a stinker. Absolute stinker. He can't deal with the physicality. They're too quick and too aggressive with him. He ain't good defensively. He's a deep-lying playmaker. He's not a defensive midfielder. So when you start running at him and get aggressive with him, he gets found wanting. Partey had that physicality where you couldn't do that to him. We need another midfielder in the summer, definitely. Havertz clears it. 3 minutes to half time. We still don't look great. Havertz clears it up in the air. Ben White. We just look like we're scrambling on the ball all the time. Noni, that's our ball. Oh, what? He's give it to them. Zubi, Havertz, Noni and Nelly playing against us. Well, who could he bring on? You got Dalman, Eze, Norgard. Could bring those 3 on. Trossard, I mean, him and Martinelli, just the same thing. Dollar said, I want Zubi out for Nkapie, then progress Skelly. Half time, he said, I need to see Eze and Max for Kai and Noni. I think Skelly's been one of our best players, to be honest. Steps into midfield. Oh, Saliba does well. Where are we? Look at Zubi here. You're fouling him. You're lucky he didn't fall quicker there. You're grabbing him. We can't get hold of the ball. I can't believe what I'm watching. Somebody just said the same thing. I cannot believe what I'm watching. I feel like I'm watching PSG against Arsenal in the Champions League and they're coming in and trying to bop us. They're just on the ball. We're waiting for them to give the ball away to get the ball back. We're playing Bournemouth at home. They're 13th in the league. Saliba, deal with that. Oi, well done. Well done. Who do you want him to pass to, lads? That could he... Oh, Graham, I'll go out. Minute till half time. Arteta should be going crazy at half time, honestly. And he should be dragging people off. You can't turn up like this. Look at Havertz, mate. You genuinely give me a headache watching football. I mean, I get it. You've gone for the ball, but how many times in this half? Clumsy things. Misses a big chance. Gives the ball away. Gives away a free kick. How many times do you need to see Havertz stink out a midfield to realise he doesn't work in midfield? Free kick to Bournemouth. 20 seconds till half time. They better deal with this. Great ball in. Oh my days, it goes wide. If he'd have flicked that on at the back post, we could have been cooked. What a ball that is, by the way. Oh man, if he'd have flicked that, we could have been all over the place. 2 minutes added on at the end of the half. Crazy. Dalman's not a winger. Well, he played right wing against Southampton. Big on my bro, Fran. This will be the worst team in the Premier League history to ever win the title. I know, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, well done, Havertz. That's it, mate. Chest it and fall over and see if you can win a free kick for 275 grand a week. That brother is weak. Get this donkey off the pitch and sell him in the summer. What more do people need to see of this guy? I don't understand it. We've been watching this guy for 3 years stink out the place. Oh, that's it, Ray. Yeah, stand there and take ages to take the free kick. Bournemouth had more possession. Oh, that's only the last 5 minutes, actually. Come on. Are we actually going to create a decent chance? We can't keep the ball. That's not a foul. Play, play. Oh, Subby, it's not a great ball, man. You've stuck him in the corner. Done well. Get something. No. Oh, he's given us a free kick. Didn't even look like a foul. Noni just falls over, but he wins a free kick. Big up SC Guna. He said, oh, the donkey has to go 100%. He's rubbish. Honestly, man. Noni wins a free kick. Come on. Deckers, put a peach of a delivery in here. Somebody nod this in before half time. Honestly, man. Yeah, we need Timber back. We need Timber back badly. If we're at the Etihad next week with Ben White at right back, I'm watching from behind the sofa, man. I'm nervous watching him. Come on, Deckers. Straight on Big Gabby's head. Whip this in. It'll be half time after this free kick. Rice whips it in. Oh, headed away. Where are we? No. Get it back in. Nope. Nope. Half time. 1-1. I mean, I'd have took 1-1. But that performance is not acceptable. Shocking first half. Absolutely shocking first half, that is. If it wasn't for a handball, we ain't done nothing. Zubimendi, awful today, getting bullied. The whole front four really are not playing well. You let Gyökeres off because he scored a penalty. That covers it up a bit. Get Zubimendi off this pitch at half time, yeah? I'm not the biggest Norgard fan, but at least he's got some physical presence. This guy Zubimendi's a liability. The thing he's meant to be good at is progressive passing. He's not doing that. And then off the ball, he's getting bullied. Noni, not really done enough. No end product. Martinelli's done nothing. Havertz, oh my days. What is he doing? He's the second highest paid player at the club. He's awful. Yeah, he pops up with the odd goal off the bench and people think he's a good player. He's not. Rambeer said, Odegaard, Arteta, Havertz, Zubimendi, Jesus, Ben White, get them all out. Unreasonable. That is our tactics. Fall over and look for a free kick. It's disgusting. Big up Lewis, who said, do our players train at the Sober together? It's like they don't know each other. Where's the link up? They look like strangers, like you've just dragged them together and said, lads, do you want to play a game today? Well, I don't know his name, but these men have been together for years. By the way, massive shout out to Lewis Skelly. Second Premier League start this season. He's been one of our best players today. He got Noni out of trouble when that pass, he underhit it. He's driving into midfield. He looks better on the ball than Zubimendi. Declan Rice been okay, apart from the one delivery where he overhit it. At least he's trying to do the right thing. Gyökeres has 18 goals all competition. It's not bad. He'll get 20 all comps. Maybe just over 20. Bro, that Krupi looks better than our wingers. Do you know what I mean? At Bournemouth sell Semenyo, they just find another one, don't they? They just find the next one. This guy better wake up, honestly. Kai Havertz and Zubimendi are so mid, says LLZ. It's almost like we need to sell half the team, said Amar. Yep. Doy said, how does Arsenal have Madueke, Havertz and Martinelli? It's crazy. If I was the owners of this football club, I'd be sitting there going, hold on a minute. You've spent $1 billion. And that's the attack you're producing. Kay said, subs will win us this game. Dalman and Eze. Trossard clutch off the bench. It happens too often, though, don't it, that we're relying on the bench to get us out of a mess. Tiger said, Lewis Skelly and Ethan's situation is when Arteta purposely made a young Saliba feel isolated and unwanted. If it wasn't for Saliba being the bigger man, that egomaniac control freak would have told him to F off as well, yeah? He wanted to go Ben White and Gabriel. Saliba was done at this football club. It's only because he went to France, got in team of the season, that he had no choice. He was that good, it was like, I've got no choice but to play this guy. He's in his early 20s and he's unbelievable. They would have sold him to Marseille. Rich said we are lucky to get the penalty. Sub Havertz, Nelly, Zubimendi, Noni and Ben White. If Arteta's serious about winning the Prem, these players shouldn't be on the pitch in the 46th minute. I hear you. 716 Guna says, better get the leaf blower out and screw the hairdryer. Big up to 716. Alfred, Trossard and Dalman on for me. Eze in the 10. Tell Rice and Zubi to sit and provide cover for the back four. Like Max, Eze, Glock, Cook. And Gilbert said, the wheels are coming off. We can't string 3 passes together. The crazy thing is, I've heard a lot of Arsenal fans say, we struggle against the low block. They sit there, we can't break them down. So what's the excuse today? Because Bournemouth aren't low blocking. They're high pressing us and trying to score. And I heard people go, oh, I'd love us to get Barcelona because they're high line. Well, you need to move the ball quick to expose a high line. We're playing at 2 miles an hour. Let's get the tweet out. This guy's telling us to bring our breakfast to the game. Look at the state of that performance. We got to make sure we don't concede again. Their press has been excellent. I said it before. I said it at the start of this game. Bournemouth are one of the best teams in the Prem in terms of style. They're not in the top area of the Prem because they don't have the quality. All their best players get signed. But the way they play football, they are fantastic. And they've showed that. They look dangerous every time they attack. We've got to wake up. We're lucky to be 1-1 at half-time. Big up Los Galacticos with the super sticker. Big up to you. And Brian said Saliba had family issues in France, hence the loan, yeah? But remember, he also played him in that pre-season friendly against MK Dons and then said he wasn't ready to play in the Premier League. So one friendly was the judgment of how good he was. But listen, it's worked out in the end with him, but we're lucky. Big up Roy Keane who said, Martinelli does well off the bench. When he starts, he's awful. It's the same with Trossard. You start Trossard, he's awful. You start Martinelli, he's awful. Unfortunately, one of them seem like they have to start. Maybe we've got to play somebody else altogether on the left. Because none of them perform when they start the game. You're waiting for the other one to come on so that you don't have to watch the previous one anymore. What you're saying is their manager's better than ours. Well, I'm saying, you know, he's doing a great job. Rooker said, read my comments. I spoke about our press, not even 5 minutes. It's all wrong. I don't understand the way we press. We just stand off them and then they play around us. It doesn't make sense. I said this, people, if we win the league, it will be because Man City drop points over the next week or two. It isn't because we're going to batter these teams and run away with the league. We are stumbling. Look at this goal, how easy it is. Ben White and Noni, you're basically marking the same player. There's no point where Ben White has checked his shoulder. The cross is lucky. Do you know what? I've bigged him up at half time. That's Lewis Skelly's fault. Skelly's left him. I take it back. I've just praised him on Twitter. Skelly's let him run off him. He's right next to him. He's let him go. Skelly's fault for the goal. In the end. Zubimendi gives the ball. Look, I I think Ben White's saying to Nonny, were you marking him? Ben White's playing like he's been in Ibiza on a bender. We're lucky. Look how bad that corner was, by the way. We're lucky to get the penalty. It's because his arm's outstretched. He wouldn't have got it. I'm telling you, I bigged up Skelly, but that he's let the runner go at the back post. Ben White for the initial cross. Lewis Skelly for letting the player go. What a penalty. He hits the ball like Kane hits the ball from the spot. Just whacks it. High, power, right in the corner. Hit the celly and then stop celebrating. Ah, they didn't show you the rest. I like that. Run back to the halfway line. Let's have a look. Gyökeres has good shot power. Yeah, great shot power. Does our manager ever watch PSG, Barca or Bayern attacking patterns, tactics like no? I wonder if our owners watch football. In my opinion, no person could keep this manager playing this way. It's crazy, bro. Big up Gunarican. What will happen first? Me to 500 subs or Martinelli looking up to pass? Probably you to 500 subs, bro. Big up. What you on now, by the way, Gunarican? Make sure you go and follow him as well. And as I say, anybody with a channel, feel free to promote it in the comments. You know, let's boost the community some more. Enrique's going to sign a new deal at PSG, so I think that dream is over, people. 7,500 of you in the chat. We're at 1.5 likes. Big up to the community. This second half's going to be nasty work, man. He's 44 away and we got 7,500. Can we get him to 500 by the end of this stream? Big up Gunarican. We need to get Eze on. That 10 spaces leaving a massive hole. Yeah, get Eze on. Is Keown a shambles? He's on the payroll. So, listen, I always say this about YouTube channels, about journalists. If they're on the payroll, what's the point? If they're on the payroll, they can only have one opinion. So why am I going to listen to you if you're compromised? That's the reality. Martin Keown was at the Champions League draw as Arsenal's ambassador. Is he going to go on TNT Sport and tell us how bad Havertz is playing or how poor Arteta's tactics have been? No, he's going to say, oh, they've done well to get back into the game and now they've got to go on and win it. He ain't going to say a bad word about anybody. He's on the payroll. What the Mental said, I was watching the match with my dad. Missed your commentary. What was your opinion of this stinky half? Yeah, we're very lucky to be 1-1, to be honest. They've just got to get out of here with a win. We need Eze for the attack. Bournemouth know how to keep it. Well, they've drawn their last 5 games. So this is a very dangerous scoreline to be playing against Bournemouth. Because they're a team that can just sit in now and draw 1-1. Big up Scout Schooner, said I'm trying to get to 500 subs myself. Yeah, big up Scout Schooner TV. There you go. Len said a donkey has 4 legs and are supposed to be sturdy, but Havertz keeps falling over. Havertz rubbish, bro. Genuinely. Get him out of this club. Big up brothers in Arsenal. Just 2 Gooners in the US. Check out if interested. Go and support. Go and support brothers in Arsenal. Listen, we need a community to get through watching this rubbish. Do you know what I mean? Dan said, big up C, when will we admit that we are terrible? If we win the league, it might come down to luck. I think we all know where we're at as a team. We've seen far better teams than this Arsenal, but as I keep saying, 7 games to win the league. Just win the league. No one will care how we won it. No Arsenal fan will care anyway. Brothers in Arsenal said, poor defending, lucky pen, can't pass, what the F, wake up. Wake up, lads. Big up for the super chat. 50 Eminem 34 said, Big C, Alexis and Ozil alone would have won us the league with our current defenders and Rice. Also, how much better is Areola than Arteta? Well, look at the football he's got Bournemouth playing, and he sells his best players. I think Alexis Sanchez alone would have won us the league. I don't even think he'd need Ozil. Just give him the ball, he'd be ripping fullbacks. Oba would have won us the league. Although saying that, the service is still terrible to our striker. Zamir said the reason why our set-piece goals dry out is because Rice's ball. I think Rice's delivery has been quite good. Apart from that one that he overhit. Havertz shoulders the ball over from 6 yards unmarked. He should have headed it in. And that was at 0-0. So Rice has put one bad delivery in today. The rest, I think, have been good. DTX London said, why don't we press? Where's the intensity? I'm so tired of us letting the opposition have acres of space to play. Yeah, it's almost like we're scared to go and press them. Tony said, no, I can't do this. Just give me that ish and I don't care. Invincibles were these wines, don't got a clue. Okay, yeah, I get you. Well, listen, if people haven't seen the Invincibles, they're going to gravitate to this team because this is going to end up being possibly a very successful team. But if it doesn't, Gunnar Mike, big up to you with the super sticker, bro. It's funny because I said if we win today and Man City drop points tomorrow, I think we've won the league. If we drop points today and they beat Chelsea tomorrow, I think all of a sudden they're favourites. Because if they, let's just say we draw and they win, you're at 7. They win the game in hand, they're at 4. They beat us, they're at 1. We'll crumble. So that's the fine margins. I'm sitting there going, yo, we win today and Chelsea get a point or beat them, we're champions. If we don't win today and they win, yo, I'm telling you now, ring the alarm. Can see Arteta never getting a big job after Arsenal said unreasonable. J. Sam, Arteta will kill Arsenal with Havertz. He's willing to sink the ship to prove that Havertz is a good player. Los Galacticos says, Big C, I think Arsenal will reach the final. What, Champions League final? Maybe. We can beat Atletico second leg at home, but... Oh, cheers nearly falling apart. We can beat Atletico second leg at home, but we could also go to Spain and get smoked if we're playing like this. Patrick said, Arteta needs to be discussed as a no minutes. I mean, I don't want to... I know people have said that before. I don't want to accuse him of that. Rambeer said Arteta, Odegaard, Zubomendi, Havertz, Jesus, Trossard, White, Norgard, Madwakey, all Arteta signings who have failed, get them out of my club and F off. Not happy with him. What's even more annoying is, guess what? No subs at half-time, guys. He's enjoying that Havertz performance. Could you imagine certain players performing like that? There's no way they would survive, but this is, he treats him like his stepson, don't he? They better fix up in this half, man. They really better. Listen, let's stay calm. 7.5K in the chat. Big up, hit the like button, subscribe. We need a big 45 minutes. We've always said Arsenal, for some reason, they only seem to turn up for the second half. It's annoying. It's frustrating. But they need to do something. He said he grew up with this manager. He shouldn't be surprised by his tactics. They're always sitting there looking at the iPad. What are they doing? Playing Candy Crush? I don't know what's going on. Curtis, you get us through these games. Big up, Cormac. Big up to you, bro. And Gunnar Mike said, Arteta worried more about hurting players' feelings than he is playing the best 11. We're all watching the same team. Dauman and Eze must be on the pitch. Brothers in Arsenal said, can't overlook that second leg. The way we allow chances just takes one for Sporting in the leg tit and the legs start to shake. Second half underway, people. And the last one, Tony said, by hook or by crook. And Troy said, Havertz in midfield will never work. Come on, you Gunners. This is a massive 45 minutes. Big up Gwen, who said, big up from Zimbabwe. Massive 45 minutes. Get it right. We're in the driving seat. We put a load of pressure on Man City tomorrow. Get it wrong, and you are all over the place. They have to win this game. They have to win this game. They really do. Free kick to Bournemouth on the edge of their own penalty area. Noni clears it upfield. Again, another thing that's wrong. Our wingers are too deep. Noni and Martinelli are almost sitting in front of the fullbacks. They need to be high up the pitch to get them 1v1 with their fullbacks. Arsenal in possession. Saliba goes all the way back to David Raya. Look at the way their pressers look. They're not willing to let us just play. 3 or 4 of them going. Ben White, get down. Well done. Come on, Havertz. Oh, he's handballed it. He's playing basketball. He turned into Jokic. What is he doing? He's kicked the ball at his own hand. Donkey! Honestly, man, he just needs the Eddie Murphy voice in Shrek. Oh, my days. What a game. Arteta watched that first half and went, go on, do that again. Stevie Wonder could see that wasn't good enough. Real Cody said, big up, Big C. Hopefully we beat Atleti so we can play against the crumbling. Hopefully we... Oh, you're Barca fan, right? I've heard that. Oh, Arsenal against Barca with the high line. Well, we're struggling against Krupi and Rayon and Evan Nielsen. What would happen against Rafinha, Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal? Especially the way they keep the ball as well with Pedri and them guys. Bournemouth in possession. Let's get after them a little bit. Grant said, we don't have the technical players to connect the passes quickly. No, we don't. This team is crying out for a Fabregas, Cazorla kind of player. Desperate. Next to Declan Rice, we need somebody that can get on the ball. Zubi, I thought, was that player. Bournemouth still looking comfortable in possession. Where's the reaction? Look at the way we press or don't press. Everyone sits in and we allow them to play. Look, when we clear it, they just get the ball back. Honestly, we're playing like we're at the Etihad away from home. Bournemouth give it away, throw into Arsenal. No, honestly, Marino is a player that now he's not playing. I sort of look at him and think, I wish he was playing. He's a goal threat. Big up, Proud Habeshu said, big fan from Ethiopia. Big up to you, man. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, Timber. Arteta said he was days away. That was weeks ago. Where is he? How many days away is he? Raya, just clip it, mate. We don't always... What is this? No, honestly, what am I watching? What am I watching? You guys ask me why I don't go to games. Just look at that clip that you've just seen. Raya, 2 players on him. Instead of clipping it long, he tries to play between the lines with his left foot and gives it away. He's lucky the guy didn't lob him. Now Bournemouth have got the ball back. Even a free ticket is too expensive. Stay in your house. He thinks he's Iniesta. Just play like a goalkeeper, mate. Why is he playing the pass with his weaker foot? Havertz, slide him, please. Not enough power on it. It's the right ball. The wrong player to execute it. Get that guy off the pitch. Look at him. He's useless. Look at him. Who's he sliding? Do something. Get him off the pitch. Player rating's going to be a bloodbath. Look at how what's he doing, man? That just put him on the beach in Skegness. Honestly. Put him on the beach in Skegness. Let little kids sit on him while he walks up and down the sand. That absolute 275 grand a week. Oh my, it could be one of the worst signings in Premier League history. Genuinely. Because the fact that the manager hasn't realised, you know, at least with Liverpool, they realised after a couple of years, yeah, Darwin Núñez, it's not really working. This guy's still sitting here going, I wonder if this guy can be a good midfielder for us. No, he can't, mate. No, he can't. Bournemouth ball play down the side. Keeps it in. David Raya collects it. Please, do something. Every time I look up, we're being pressed. Come on, Skelly. There you go, look. Wants to play for... Oh, doesn't play forward. Raya, please. At least he keeps the ball this time. Declan Rice, come on. You're the captain today. You need to take responsibility. He'll probably leave Havertz on for 90, I swear. It wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't take him off. He'll double down. Oh, here we go. Eze's coming on. Who's the other one? Trossard. Is Norgard coming on? No, he's just passing him his shirt. I thought Norgard was coming on. Eze and Trossard on. Surely that's Martinelli, Havertz off. I can't believe how poor Martinelli's been. You've just created a goal. Them 2 left wingers just don't want to play. Every time they get a chance to nail that left wing spot, they just throw it away. There's Noni Madueke. Come on, do something, please. Get on the overlap, Ben White. Noni. Twisting and turning. Right-hand side. Cuts inside. Cross is blocked at the near post. Gabriel heads it in. And Bournemouth will break. Such a lack of quality. They've given it away. Come on. Get higher up the pitch. Rice said, if you can't win, don't lose. Yeah, I don't want to hear that kind of foolishness now. A draw ain't doing nothing for us at this stage. Where is Ben White trying to go here? He's done all right, though. He's done... Oh, deflected shot, corner to Arsenal. Arteta post-match. We dominated the game, guys. They scored from their first action, guys. Yeah. At least he's making changes early. 52nd minute and he's dragging. Is that Max? Come on. Mikel, listen. If you need advice, I can give it to you, bro. I told you Max should be playing. Noni's going to get dragged as well. Noni, Martinelli, Havertz. He better not drag Gyökeres, by the way. Imagine if he dragged Gyökeres and put Havertz up front. Corner to Arsenal. Noni Madueke to take it. 7 minutes gone. Can we get another? Well, no. Penalty. Yeah, it was a set piece. Come on. What are we waiting for here? The wind was too windy, guys. I cannot take the corner, guys. His last corner was dreadful. Didn't even beat the first defender. But we did win a penalty from it. Noni whips it in. Oh, it's cleared off the line. What's that? He's given a goal kick. Did it hit our player? Petrovic cleared it. Triple change. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care if he's 16. He's better than most of our attacking players. Eze's back as well. I said Eze will lead us to the title. Who's off? 29. Thank you. Get that donkey off. Put him on the beach. Don't even applaud him. Off. Noni off. Martinelli off. Yeah, man. Get him off. Yeah, Martinelli, get off, mate. Oh, maybe he ain't coming off. Who is coming off? Madueke off. Havertz off. Eze is back. Max Dowman. Who's the third sub? It's got to be Martinelli, surely. I haven't even seen who the third one is. Big C, the Havertz deals ruin the wage structure. Yep. Oh, it was Martinelli off, right? The way he was standing there, I thought it wasn't. Grant said, can't stand Martinelli and Noni together. Neither can control the ball. Throw in Yock and Yikes. If Noni starts, we need Trossard to start, says Grant. Gabriel gets pushed to the floor. There, wins a free kick. Philly said, I didn't know Martinelli was on the pitch. Neither did I. Mohammed said, Jesus on. No, we don't need Jesus on, man. Fair play that he's bringing Max on. 54 minutes. He is showing a bit of bravery, but I think he should have started the game anyway. You know what I mean? Next week, I'm thinking at City, you've got to get Eze back in the 10. And I don't know, maybe we'll go Trossard on the left. Gyökeres wins the flick on, nobody there. This second half is going to fly by. Watch how quick this half goes. When you need a goal, everything just goes quick. Keep Gyökeres high up the pitch on the last man. I don't want to see him dropping deep. Petrovic clips it upfield. Saliba wins the header. Ben White brings it down. Good ball into Rice. The ball was on. Could have played that forward. We need to get Eze on the ball. Big up to everyone locked in. 7,000 of you tuned in. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Let's get 4,000 likes, people. It's a big game. David Raya. Oh my, what is he doing, honestly? He's trying to play the ball with the outside of his foot first time. It hits Evan Nielsen and goes out for a goal kick. He's steaming. What is he doing? Imagine if he just controlled that and scored. Look at this. He's trying to do a Travella pass as a goalkeeper in the Premier League. Is he drunk? Raya and Nephew. What are we doing? We got Stella R. Trossard and Raya and Nephew. Raving drunks. He's trying to play a ball with the outside of the foot first time. It hits the attacker. Imagine that just hit him and stayed there and he just scored. Unbelievable what we are seeing. He saw Kepa playing terrible. He said, hold my beer. I'm going to play even worse. Anyway. Raya's in possession again. He'll probably start doing kick-ups like Cherky. Just get the ball forward. That's it. Clip the ball upfield. Come on, Trossard, do something. No, he's overhit the pass. Goalkeeper collects it. Raya and Nephew, man, I'm telling you. Raya creating work for it. It's like he's bored in goal. He's thinking, you know what, I'm bored here. I need to do something exciting. I tell you what, I'll create drama. Bournemouth in possession, 11 minutes gone already. I'm just... Well done, Gyökeres. Well done, Skelly. Foul ref. Doesn't give it. Maybe it wasn't a foul. We're still just not getting hold of the ball properly. It's worrying. Bron said, to be honest, if you're rare and getting more ball than your front three, you will get frustrated. But still, like, goalkeepers' concentration is a key. You don't have to, like, start getting glamorous. Do your job. Do your job. Roy Keane settings. Raya with 5-star skill moves. He's trying to be a skillful goalkeeper. Brothers in Arsenal said, I'm dumb. Took Arsenal minus 1.5. Subs are desperately needed. Can we actually see some goals? I can't see anything more than 2-1, and that's if we're lucky. Random clips, one man on the team that is 100% scoring if we feed him, but the team always wants to pass the ball sideways. Should be spraying him the passes, yeah? Got to get the ball to Gyökeres. Long throw-in for Bournemouth. Launched into the area. It's bouncing around and Trossard clears it. Go on, Max. I don't think he's going to get there. Gives him a little push. Let him know you're there. Free kick on the halfway line. Or is he giving a throw-in? I think he gave the free kick. Yeah, Max pushed him over. Yeah, Bournemouth are 13th. And look at the football. Yo, big up you, man. Yo, big up. I know you're here to apply pressure, though. You know what I'm saying? Bro thinks he's Lamine. Let's see if we can get Max on the ball. We need to get Eze on the ball. Please. Oh, like, what is that, Ben White? Ben White just makes me nervous. Would you take peak Raya or peak Neuer? That's probably earned you a 3-minute break. Ball whipped in. Hey, all the way across the box. David Raya's not a patch on Neuer, bro. You're going in timeout. 3 minutes. Don't take it as a disrespect. It's a compliment. I'm giving you 3 minutes to watch Neuer highlights. You know what I mean? You can't compare. I don't even know if Neuer's much better than... I don't even know if Raya's much better than Neuer now, and he's about 40. Never mind at his peak. He's one of the best goalkeepers of this generation. I still don't know if Raya's better than Emi Martinez, mate. Never mind Neuer. Get after him, Yok. He's got nothing to feed on. He's feeding on scraps. Win the ball, man. These men are playing head tennis over us. We still don't look good, man. We still... Is 1-1 and not a chance, is it acceptable? 1-1 could be you've thrown the title away. We can't be drawing with Bournemouth. Come on. 59 minutes gone, people. Good header by Skelly. We're going to find out if Eze's fit or not, because we've hardly got him on the ball yet. Go home, Gabby. Go home. Go home. Trust him. Now, Raya, just stay calm. Take a breather. Don't do anything silly. That's it. Saliba, turn out. Let's go. Get up the pitch. We're too deep. Love that, Eze. Come on. Get us going. Our defence needs to get higher. You want your defence to push close to the halfway line. Here's Max Dalman. Loses the ball, but we've still got it. Ben White clips it long. That's a great ball to Trossard. Get round him, Skelly. Come on, Trossard, man. I don't mind the idea, but you got to make it work. Clamped, lost the ball. See what I mean? Martinelli and Trossard, it's like, that's it. And he ain't going to catch him. He ain't got the pace to catch him. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Or if he does, he'll give away a penalty, which he might have just give away a penalty. Wow, Michael Oliver says play on. Kung Fu Panda, mate. Stella or Trossard. Honestly, how we are still using those two, it's unbelievable. It's like somebody pulling out a pager in 2026 or going to a phone box. Like, what are you still using that for? Trossard and Martinelli. How have we spent $1 billion and left those two to be our left wingers? They're awful, both of them. Come on, Eze, get us going. Give it him. Give it him. Trossard, please, do something. Oh, is that it, yeah? Rubbish. Absolute garbage. He got nothing. He should have done something else on the left. Just put Jesus there, or he can't be any worse than these. Come on, Arsenal. 29 minutes to save our season. I'm telling you, it's that desperate. If we draw this game, we might have messed it up. Raya finds Saliba. Heavy touch. Oh, no. Raya, just go forward, mate. You don't always have to go short. There's nobody to play the ball to. And you're wasting our time. So why don't you just roll it and clip it upfield? Just clip it upfield, mate. No one's going to harm you if you just clip it up the field. Oh, no, you have to play it short, do you? And now what's he going to do? Give it back to you. So now what are you going to do? You're going to put your foot on the ball again and he'll give it back to you. And we're desperate for a goal and you've wasted about a minute. And then you do what you should have done in the first place. And then we lose the ball anyway. I mean, please. £1 billion for this. £1 billion for us to play football like this is a joke. Bournemouth in possession. They're dominating the ball. Prime Kepa or Almunia. Yeah, we don't talk about him on this channel. Mohammed said, the love we have for this team, we turn up knowing every game we're going to watch horrible football, just win the league, please. We don't win this game, we ain't winning nothing. 28 minutes to go. We've hardly created a chance in the second half. Bournemouth whip it in. Raya, oh, Skelly lets it bounce. Trossard should keep that in. Wins a free kick. No, linesman says no, get up. Even he don't believe him. He might win that one. He does win that one. Basically tripped himself up. We have got some bad players, man. Seriously. I find it hard watching Trossard and Martinelli and these guys play for Arsenal. They're dreadful. "27 minutes to go. We've created nothing in the second half. Raya to take a free kick down by his own penalty area. AirPod Albert standing next to Arteta saying, listen, where are we going to be working if we don't win this title? Go home. Skelly, you're taking risks. Ray on his left foot. Good kick. Why are we so deep? Why are we so deep? Get further forward. We can't get out of our own half. It's dreadful. Philly said, I like Raya, but come on, kick it downfield. Ben White clips it down the line. Good ball. Gyökeres looks miles offside. Just score, just in case you're not. He scored. Please tell me he's onside. He looked about 10 yards offside, but you've still got to finish just in case. Please tell me he was on. For some crazy reason, just say he was on. No, he's off. He's miles off. No goal. Gyökeres scores, doesn't count. He's about 3 yards offside. Good finish, though. But we don't get him in them situations enough. 26 minutes to go, people. And we're running out of options because he's brought on Eze, Dalman, Trossard. I mean, you could throw Jesus on or... Oh, Deckers misses the ball in midfield. Zubimendi gets megged. Look at them. They talk to each other, man. Do you guys not know each other? Skelly wins a goal kick. What are we watching? What are we watching? This fraud told us to bring our breakfast to watch this. Look, giving the ball away straight away. We can't play two passes. Ben White gets skipped. The thing that's making me nervous is they look like they could score. Look at Ben White. Shot over the bar. Ben White, man, I'm telling you, they need to pay to get Timber back this week. This is absolutely awful to watch. Bournemouth making a change. Look at Raya. He's still doing it. What are we doing here? I've never seen anything like this in my life. Zubimendi, 2 players on his back. He's played it to him. Zubimendi just about gets out of there. I've never seen anything like it. What is Raya doing? Bournemouth on the right-hand side. They win a corner. Corner to Bournemouth. They look more likely to win than us. I can't believe what I'm watching. Why don't somebody go up to Raya and say, yo, stop doing that. Get the ball upfield. Yeah, but the manager's told me to do it. I don't care what he says. Manage the game on the pitch. You're putting us under more pressure. There's no benefit to you doing that. It's not like we're getting round their press and getting out. JC, how are you on top of the Prem? Such an awful team. No idea. Oh, and we clear the ball for a counter-attack. We got no one at the top of the pitch. 23 minutes to go. I can't believe how little we've created. It's unbelievable. If I was on that team, honestly, I'd be arguing with Raya on the pitch. I promise you. Look at Zubaymendi, how bad he's been today, man. How is he still on the pitch? Ben White wins the ball. Come on, Eze, get us going. Rice, get the team up the pitch. Get us moving. Great run, you. Great run, you. No, you've got to play it. Come on, Ebbs. Come on, Trossard, get going. Do something, you panda. Do something. Just keep the ball. Yes, come on. Go other side. Max is on. Rice shoots. Oh, tipped over the bar by Petrovic. Come on, Deckers. We need a captain's performance, man. I don't mind you hitting that. It's too close to the goalkeeper, but it forces him to tip it over. Come on. We know it ain't going to be a good performance. Just win the game. Matty said every time we struggle, it's because the other team won't just roll over. They put up a fight. We look like, well, what do we do now? No ideas, yeah? Finally, a shot. I think that's the first shot on target we've had in the second half. Cam said, when I watch this team, their performances make me hate them more than I hate the rivals because they're just frustrating. But come on, 22 minutes to go. Rice in swinging corner. Nervous. Rice whips it in. It's headed away. Comes out to Skelly. Skelly shoots. It's blocked. He didn't get a lot of power on it. He'll go out for a throw-in. Come on. That run from Rice. We need that. We need them driving runs. What are they doing? Bournemouth are making a sub. Told you this game was going to go quick, didn't I? 20 minutes, 21 minutes to go. Double change for Bournemouth. Not a good performance. We're not capable of beating a high press, said Hoopers. Well, they say we can't beat a low press. Now we can't beat a low block, sorry. Now a high press. See, you was right. How can it be war every week? I told you. Can't be. You have to have games where you just win them calmly. You can't keep doing this. See, I blame you. Yeah, oh yeah. I appreciate big up Ruckers. Time for Owen Goles. Nah, man, I'll take an own goal if we win it, but come on. Do something. Brooks and Adams on. I didn't even see who came off. Long throw in for Arsenal. Rice launches it into the area. Flicked on by Gabby. Edge of the box. Shot by Ben White. It's bouncing everywhere. Get some. Gabby, just hook it in there. No, it's cleared. We're just looking for a lucky goal. Bournemouth hitting us on the break. Ebbs, don't foul him. Well done, Ebbs. Brilliant work. Wins the ball back. Get us going. Don't slow down. Wins the free kick. Come on. Play. Don't wait around. Trossard, 1v1. Zubaymendi on the overlap. Trossard drifts inside. Come on, Skelly, help him. Zubby needs movement. He ain't going to get away, is he? He doesn't have the pace. Forced all the way back. Keep the ball. Gabby finds Lewis Skelly. Need movement. Declan Rice. Skelly, 25 yards out. It's on his right foot, though. Doesn't want to hit it. Max makes the run. Ben White finds him. Max, oh, it's a poor cross. Really poor. How has he put that out for a goal kick? That's a half chance. And it's a goal kick. Philly says, come on, you Jokeres. And Sir Alf said, tomorrow we are Sunderland. Mate, I can't think about any games tomorrow. If we don't win this, I'm not watching anything. I told you, if we draw, I'm not doing a watch-along tomorrow. 19 minutes to go. Our final third quality has been absolutely dreadful. Are we going to start pressing, or are we just going to keep standing off them? Ball in behind. We could be in trouble. It's a great ball. He's got to be offside, surely. Track your runners. Ball whipped in. Gabriel, don't let him turn, Deckers. Shot. What a block that is. Wow, what a block by Trossard. Another shot and it goes out for a goal kick. We were in trouble. Oh, a goal kick. We got away with that. Look at this block from Trossard here. Bang. Oi, that could have been on target as well, man. Unbelievable blocks. The best thing he's done so far, Trossard. Probably the only thing. 18 minutes to go. This is horrendous to watch, man. Oh, no, Raya. Finally, he does just clip it upfield. Please get us up the pitch. Why are we so deep, Deckers? You need to lead that as the captain. We're camped in our own half. Well done, Skelly. Wins it back. Rolls it into Eze. He's got a player on his back. Megs him. No, the ref says no free kick. Get up! Get up, Ebbs! We ain't got time for that. Bournemouth play out well. Ben White. Got to win that. Mendy, man, he's been, has he won? I think he won a free kick. Mosquera coming on, probably Ben White off. David said, how am I saying this is the worst performance of the year? Every week we say it. Darla said, are we sure we're playing at home? I don't believe it. Gabby gives it away, looking for Trossard. Don't foul him, Yock. Well done. Come on, Ebbs. Can't play that walk-in football, man. Need intensity. Brio said, I told you last year 29 will play midfield. Yeah, and play it very badly as well. Please, Raya, just clip it forward. Stop standing on the ball. 17 to go. Gabriel clips it. It's blocked. Straight to Bournemouth. We are absolutely playing awful. They're in. They're in. They've scored. We've lost the league. We have lost the league, mate. I'm telling you, it's over. It is over. They've hit the Jude Bellingham celebration. Scott has scored 2-1. We're done. We're done, bro. We've lost the league title today. Bournemouth. Oh, my days. We're actually going to throw this league title away. I can't believe it. Sack him tonight. Sack him tonight. Give Zidane the job. We're going to get pumped by Man City next week. Look at this goal. Who's marking? Are you tracking your runners, Zubimendi? Are you tracking your runner? Zubimendi loses the runner. And we've lost the league, I'm telling you. We're finished. We're absolutely finished. Zubimendi said it half-time, take him off. No, I'm a Spanish player and he's my friend. We're done. Finished. Sack him tonight. Sack this fraud tonight. Bournemouth again. Jesus. If this guy takes Jokeres off, he's taking Jokeres off. No, he's not. It's not. Number 9, is he? Number 9 is Jesus. Bro, I'm angry, man. Relax. I thought he was number 9 for a second. Jesus, number 9. Oh, now you want to take Zubimendi off. Well done, Mikel. Oh, he's given a goal away. Now you're realising he's playing rubbish, but we saw that from the first half. What's your message to Dowman if he watches? See what other club you can sign for. See if you can get a move somewhere else. Yeah, because this manager will ruin you like he has Ethan. Come on, Max. No, got to cross that. Congratulations, City, said Perunelli. 15 minutes. They better score twice. If they don't, done. Even a draw's not good enough. Dan, we are dumb people. Book your holidays. Wrap it up. SG, why is it Arsenal likes to take the risk in their own penalty box, won't risk it in the final third? I can't believe what I'm watching. I'm speechless. 9 points with 2 games in hand. They win both. It's 6. No, they win both. It's 3. Beat us their level. I've never seen anything like it. Losing to Bournemouth at home. They haven't won in their last 5 games. And Arsenal Santa Claus FC turns up. Oh. Yellow card for Truffert. I'm lost for words. Scott has been the best midfielder on the pitch, says Kevin. Chaz said, have I ever told you the definition of insanity? Yep. 6-year extension for Arteta. Mental illness, says George. I'm not even sure whether we'll equalise. Never mind score 2. Look at this. What's he doing? Ebbs, come on. Need a delivery. That's a good ball. Jesus, come on. Come on, Trossard, drill it. Has a heavy touch, goes out for a goal kick. That panda is steaming. Look at this first touch. Yeah, mate, have the ball. What is that? Trossard should not be playing for this football club. He wouldn't even get in Bournemouth's team. Krupi and Rayon are better than Trossard. Yet he's starting for Arsenal. They're actually going to throw this away. I can't believe it. $13 minutes to go. City were nowhere. Now they're in for it. Bro, they're on for a treble. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Trossard. Kick the ball at him. Yellow card. City could win the treble, to be honest, because they're favourites for the FA Cup. 12 minutes to go. We're losing 2-1. Still can't believe it. Just give Eze the ball. Come on, Eze, do something. Good ball. Come on, deliver. Max, clip it in. No, come on, please, somebody. No, you got to score, York. Oh, what a chance. Is it a corner? What is it? It's a corner. York, what a chance. Falls to him. What happened? Did the defender block it? He must do. Corner. How has that not gone in? I think he's just stuck his leg out. It's deflected over the bar. Max Dowman to take the corner. 12 minutes. We need to score in the next... We need to score now. We need like 10 minutes to get the winner. Max Dowman clips it in. It's headed away. Skelly keeps it. Oh, no. They're going to get us on the break. Deckers don't foul. Well done, Jokerit. No! No! Not a foul. He's given yellow. Honestly, I'm actually devastated by what I'm watching. How is that a foul, man? That's soft. I don't know, man. I've lost all hope. 11 minutes. They've done nothing. They've just done nothing all game. Strolled around, won a penalty, and that's it. You're joking. People saying that he misses the City game next week. Surely you don't. Gyökeres hasn't been booked much. There's no way Gyökeres has got 10 yellow cards. No, he's got 4. I don't think 5 counts in the second half of the season. It doesn't. You have to get 10 in the second half. Gabriel looks like he's got a head injury as well. Bournemouth on the attack. This is painful. Ruining the weekend already. Early kickoff. April, May are the bottle months. Oh, Man City are going to smash us next week. Rambe said, congrats, City winning the treble. Alfred, it's Raya's fault. Sitting on the ball like we are dominating the team is horrible. Same ish every year. Get this clown out. Leo said, sack him now. Bournemouth on the attack. They could score again. They're in again. Oh, great clearance, Gabby. They've still got it, Bournemouth. Clement said, changes, no difference because he is the problem. Nine minutes to go. Bournemouth in possession. Tavernier. They're playing for time now, aren't they? It's throwing to Arsenal. It is Gyökeres' 5th yellow card, but I'm pretty sure 5 yellow cards don't don't count in the second half of the season. I think you have to get 10. Listen, to be honest, I don't care who's playing next week. You don't win this game, it don't mean nothing. Where's Reece now? We need Reece! We need Reece. I'm not even sure if we'll score 1. Never mind 2. Gyökeres, mate, are you actually going to use your body? Eze, free kick. I've never, ever had less enthusiasm for a watch-along than this. Never. I can barely talk. If it was 2-2, we equalise, I might be a bit excited thinking we can get the winner. The fact we've got to score 2, what a touch by Jesus, and then loses it. Sums Arsenal up. Sums Arsenal up, honestly. Brothers in Arsenal, book the flight, the hotel, and Arsenal do this. Want the title parade, but do the players. Lewis Skelly, find Gyökeres. Please be strong. Stop falling over. Get your arm out. You're bigger than him. Corner. These bridesmaids will never win anything. Rubbish. Get him out, says Akin. World Order said we don't even deserve to win the league. We've been exceeding our ability all season. Anyone who says otherwise is deluded. Callum said, we've seen this before. Mikel Arteta rumour new contract. If we don't win the league, protests need to happen. Daniel, the application and Arteta's tactics are disgraceful. None of them seem like they want it. DM said, I'm officially done. Won't watch another match. Corner to Arsenal. We need to score now. Rice to take it. In swinger. Keeper clears it. Another corner. Wasn't a great corner. DJ said, please sign Thierry for Arteta to finish the rest of the season. Mohamed, we're not playing in a way that convinces me we can equalise and score. A bottle factory in Spain looking for talent with experience, said GF. Corner, come on, we need a goal. Deckers whips it in, it's high. Keeper clears it again. He's commanded that area, man. He's come for everything. Eze finds Max down and 7 minutes to go. Max, couple step overs, cuts in on his left. Cuts in on his right. Got to do better with the cross though, Max. You can't lose it there. It's a throw-in. I think there's sometimes you've just got to get the ball in. I get it. I like the twisting and turning, but make sure the cross goes in. Substitution for Bournemouth. They're just wearing us down. They're slowing the game down with subs. They've been brilliant. It hurts me to say it. Like, they've been really good. Andy Jones, this went from egg and bacon to soggy Rice Krispies. Yeah, when he said bring your breakfast, the breakfast definitely got worse. I'm literally shell-shocked. Not one part of my body believed we could lose this game. At the very, very worst, I thought, draw, it's still a bad result. But to lose, we're cooked. Absolutely cooked. Man said Lee Judge is going to beat up Cecil after the game. I tell you, he's going to bite his nose off. 5 minutes to go. Does anyone believe we're going to score? Come on, please. Just score. Give us a few minutes, Max. Please get it in. Don't need too much twisting and turning. We've got to get the cross. Just clip it in now. Clip it. Oh, Max, no. Skelly's rescued you. Trossard, you're tackling yourself. What is this guy? He's awful. Literally can't dribble. That pitch is called the carpet. This guy's playing like it's a rug. Free kick. Just get everyone in the box, man. Even if we equalise, I'm not celebrating. I refuse. Cross it, Max. Flicked on, tipped over, corner. Eze's looking good. Yeah, but lost for words, mate. Nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say. 4 minutes to go. Probably 4 minutes added on. They've got to score now. If they've got any chance of winning, they need to score now. So that they've got maybe 7 minutes to get a winner. But Max with the corner. Get around the goalkeeper. He keeps collecting. Not a short now, please. Skelly, please don't mess this up. Eze, touch and Rice. What is the point, man? You load up the area and then you're trying to shoot from 30 yards. What a touch, Eze. Good turn. Get us forward. Max is in space. He's overhit it. We are absolutely garbage. Mosquera overhits the pass. Max has to head it. It goes out for a goal kick. Bring your breakfast and bring your lunch, he said, and then turned in this performance. I'm done. I'm done with this guy. Forever second. Forever second, people. Sack him tonight. Forget the end of the season. There won't be nothing left to play for. Give it Zidane till the summer. Say, Zizou, I know you're taking the French job. 6 games. Give him some belief. Give him some better football. Sack this fraud. Sack him. How do you throw this title race away? Look at Rail. We need a goal. He's still putting his foot on the ball. Skelly, just clip it, mate. Trossard will lose it. There we go. Oh, he wins a throw. Has he got anyone to throw to? If we're lucky, we can equalise. We ain't getting 2 goals. We've created nothing all half. Rail clips it upfield. Just stick Gabriel up front. Throw the kitchen sink at it. You're losing. How many times? Yeah, Gabby is up front, actually, isn't he? He has. But then he don't kick it to him. Throw in on the halfway line. Do you know what? I'm not showing it. This might be the angriest I've ever been since I've had an Arsenal channel. You might think like, wow, what is that pass from Jesus? You might think the time when I ripped the shirt I was worse. I'm actually more angry now because I can't believe it. Gabriel Magalhaes! Oh, he fouls him as well. He was in. He's took him out. That was the chance. What a first touch from Gabby. Unlucky, Gabby. It's not your fault, mate. You're a centre-back. Look at the first touch. Great first touch. I mean, it kind of bounces off his knee. Then he ends up taking the guy out. Listen, it's just, I can't even, I haven't even got the words for you people. I want to tell you everything's going to be all right. It's not. It's not going to be all right. I'm almost so angry I can't be angry. I don't have the energy. I just don't. 9 points behind with 2 games in hand. They beat Chelsea tomorrow. They beat Palace. They're 3 behind us. They beat us at the Etihad. They're level. I can't believe we're throwing this away. What's the difference with goal difference? There's 6 goals behind us, but they got 2 games in hand. They can get that. Beat Palace 2-0. Can you imagine Pep sitting at home right now? He's going, what's wrong with this team? They just don't want to win the league. They're going to go and snatch it off us. We've got Man City next weekend. We're going to get battered. MC said, I told you before, my baby boy will be a PSG fan. I'm telling you, teach him French. Support PSG. Albert said, I'm tired of this crap. We don't take enough risks. Danny, bring this, bring that, bring Arteta his P45. Joster said, what has happened to Trossard? He wasn't that good in the first place, but he's got even worse. Jesus, he's kept that in. No, he says no. Gunman said, this bottle is for the good of the club. We need him gone. Dylan said, if Arteta bottles it and manages to keep his job, I'm not going to support this club for a while. I've had it with this clueless manager, with boring football. SM, Arteta is as clueless as I was when I looked at my school physics exam paper. Big up to you, SM. And Cam said, I don't even feel angry or disappointed. My fears are being confirmed and I feel numb. Alexander, do you think enough people had their breakfast and brought their lunch? Bring your breakfast and your lunch, guys. Bring your breakfast and your lunch. And then you go and lose to Bournemouth. You just couldn't write it, could you? We are a comedy club. 5 minutes added on. We're already 1 minute in. Throwing on the halfway line. Bring your breakfast and bring your lunch. Couldn't write it. Couldn't write it. Can we even equalise? Max finds Eze. Just get in the box, man. It don't need to be pretty at this stage. Touch deliver, Max. You don't have to take him on, I promise you. Deliver. Not bad. Free header, Gyökeres puts it wide. That sums up the performance. He's saying it's a corner, and we don't get it. I feel like I've given up. I've lost all enthusiasm for this club. Oh, it hits the guy. Bro, that even looked like it could have hit his arm. I mean, you ain't going to get a penalty for that, but I'm not even angry. So, yo, big up my bro. Even though you're trolling me, sending hugs from not from the Brooks family, you bottle jobs. We are, mate, honestly. Should call us Fanta FC. Just bottle everywhere. Look, Bournemouth could be in again. Left foot volley, shoots over the bar. Wow. Paul MC, painful few weeks ahead. Gabriel, Arsenal's greatest rival is Arsenal. Yep. Jar said, I don't want to hear about the players. This is a team in Arteta's image. He bought those players and he has fostered this style of scared football. And Peter, Arteta should be sacked before he gets in his G-Wagon. Here's Gyökeres, 25 yards out, shifts it, shots blocked, corner. I don't even know if it's a corner. He's walking back. Ain't that a corner? I'm sure the guy blocked that. Arteta didn't bottle the league. They marinated it all season and served it up to Man City. Absolute joke. Arteta out. MJ, I'm here all week. MJ, not now. Go easy on us, MJ, man. Doctor says, got the 4 words for you. 4. Arteta and Kroenke, halt. Dylan says, I want to hear what Arteta sexuals have to say. How can you not see? Wow, that was a goal kick. I thought he blocked it. How can you not see this coward is the problem? They'll blame the players. Gyökeres, come on. Where are we? Good touch. Lovely touch, Gabby. Keep it in. Get a corner at least. What are you doing? Oh, he has won a corner. Minute and 10 to go. Honestly, even if we equalise, I will not celebrate. I refuse. I will not celebrate a draw. Oh, Raya's up. Even if Raya scores a bicycle kick, I will not celebrate. I will not celebrate. I'm not celebrating a draw in this game. I hope we score. A point is better than nothing. 50 seconds to go. Raya's in the area. Declan Rice to take it. Whips it in. Headed away. Eze finds Rice. Touch deliver. No messing about. You don't need to... Wow. Please get it back in the box. Just get it in the box. Eze, get in the box, lad. 30 seconds. Come on. You've got to cross it, Skelly. You're offside. You're offside. Ah! Get the top off. Get the top off! Get the merch off. If you see me in the street, I am Antonio from Uptown. I am not an Arsenal fan. Aren't you that Arsenal guy? Not me, mate. Not me. I'm a boxing fan. I'll be watching boxing tonight. Get the top off. I refuse to blame any player. It's all him. Burton make the call to Luis Enrique. He's signing a new deal. Big up Rish. Pastorin. Arteta is on Pep's payroll. Elgato knew he would lose with Havertz in cam. Pierre, bro, I've given up. Another wasted 2 hours. Alfred, we went from 4 trophies to probably not getting 1. Why not move Noni to the left? It's no longer a bottle. It's a habit. We need a rehab centre to deal with this addiction to losing, and we have lost. VJ said Arsenal fans compared this to 07 United. MJ, if we win the Carabao, we can win them all. And the full-time whistle has gone. Arsenal beaten by 2-1. I am shell-shocked like you would not believe. Bring your breakfast. Bring your breakfast and bring your lunch. Twitter is getting bombed by me right now. I'm actually numb. Let's get the Zidane picture up. That's the one that really triggers them. I'm done. We're going back to a place that I didn't think I was going to be in. I'm calling this manager out constantly now. I want him gone. The Arteta out show's on its way back. I'm absolutely gutted at what we've just seen. Do you know what, people? I feel sorry for the fans, for us. This fraud is ruining everything. Man asked us to bring food. Where's my W? The man said, bring your breakfast and bring your lunch. This is utterly damning. If we win the league, it will only be if City stumble. Either way, this team and manager are not worthy. The performances, tactics, mentality, all trash. Beresford, were you there when we nearly won the league? Oh, watching you Arsenal crumble. Were you there when we nearly won the league? Beresford, you're just laying into us. They didn't have Semenyo. Unbelievable, says 442. Latif, I told you about Arteta, the worst. MJ, no, real talks here. How do you support this lot? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, MJ. MJ's giving us sympathy. I don't know if that's more worrying. How do we support this club? They're the hardest club in the world to support. We're top of the league being laughed at. Unless it's Enrique, no more Spanish. C. Law said, get this fraud gone tonight. Arteta out. Los Galacticos, Arteta, biggest bottle job ever. Zozo, we'd be better off with an interim manager. Jefferson, bring your dinner, bring your lunch. But it says hate watchers that will be eating good tonight, says Jefferson. And Jimmy said, I feel sick, pathetic, get this fraud out now. I am physically, mentally, emotionally exhausted. I am checked out. I don't want to watch Arsenal play football for the rest of the season. Just tell me whether they won anything or not. I've had enough. If I didn't have this YouTube channel, I would not watch an Arsenal game for the rest of the season. I can't do it. There's nothing positive to be gained by me watching this football club. This is not Arsenal Football Club anymore. This is a PR money-making machine. That's all it is. I don't recognise this club. And people will say, yeah, but you're second, you've been worse than this, or you've been top. I had more fun finishing fourth watching Arsene Wenger play great football than watching this garbage. I knew what we was then. This is a fake. This is like buying some Louis Vuitton trainers from the local market. It looks like Louis, but it ain't Louis. It's Pooey Vuitton. This ain't Arsenal. This is not Arsenal, people. I've never seen Arsenal in my life turn up and play scared football. I've never seen that. Graham, Wenger, Emery. I've never seen Arsenal play scared football. We played like scared little babies today. They pressed us. They went for us. They created chances. They deserve to beat us. He should not be the manager by tomorrow morning. They should sack him tonight. Forget the end of the season. The title's going. You're losing the league in front of your eyes, people. You can all see it. Man City are robbing us of the title. Debo settings. They've got their hand in our pocket. This was the washed up Man City people were telling me. They could win the treble. Domestic treble is on. We were talking about a quad. I said the only quad you'll get is if you pull your quad watching this. He's finished. He's never been good enough to be the Arsenal manager. The only reason he's got a trophy in his cabinet is because of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Because he was a world-class striker, individual brilliance. You've spent $1 billion and you've destroyed the attack. The attack is awful. The attack is awful. Saka's wrapped up, injured, can't run. Noni Madueke is a TikTok baller with no end product. Martinelli's washed. Trossard's washed. Havertz is the worst signing you've ever made at this football club. You're still playing him in midfield. Gyökeres, you've ruined him. No service. He's starving. Jesus is crocked. You've destroyed us. The next manager's going to have to rebuild this club. Ben White can't run. He's going down the Tomiyasu road as well. He'll get paid up. What the hell was David Raya doing today? What's he doing? Why is he standing on the ball? What does he think we're doing? Are we winning? Are we winning the game? Somebody asked me at the start of this game, why don't you go and watch? There you go. That's why I don't go and watch. That stadium should be empty on Wednesday. Leave your seat empty. Let them know it's not acceptable. I hope they booed them off at the end of the game. Sack this manager tonight. Forget the end of the season when he turns us into a laughingstock because City have won the domestic treble and we've won nothing because we ain't winning no Champions League. We're too scared to win the Champions League. We can't attack. We're cooked. We're finished. The manager's a fraud. He's been winging it for too long, trying to defend his way to a title. It ain't going to happen, mate. You've stunk out the joint for months and months and months, and now it's caught up with you. Now it's caught up with you. Get him out. The Bournemouth manager's better than our manager. Look at the football he's playing. He sold all of his best players. That performance is an absolute disgrace. Zubimendi today, one of the worst defensive midfield performances I've ever seen. I've seen El Neni play better than that. Should have took him off at half-time, but he waits for him to cost us another goal. Look at Alex Scott just running off him. Great finish. He's a good player, by the way. Hurting. I'm over the letdown. Big up Gunarican. Rish said City won't stumble. They'll beat Chelsea 4-0. Pep knows Arteta well. This is a weak mentality team. He knows. They're going to smash Chelsea tomorrow. I'm not doing a watch-along. Bro, you spend your whole life bashing us. Yeah, you've just paid £2 to get blocked. So how about that? Who's the stupider one? Who looks more stupid? We've just lost at home to Bournemouth. Are you happy about that? Sidoff, he said before the game, bring your lunch, bring your food, just like last season. Bring your boots, bring your pads. Get this fire in the tummy pain, in the tummy clown out of my club. Zidane now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Boring sideways football, no cutting edge. Exactly. Man's calling me out for calling out the team after we've just lost to Bournemouth. Am I supposed? Do you want me to sing and dance? Do you want me to dance for everyone? Shall I do a TikTok dance? Will that cheer it up? We've just lost to Bournemouth in a title race. Man's telling me I'm criticising the team. I'm going easy on the team. You're lucky I don't swear, because I don't swear. I'd be cursing right now if I did. Deji said, boring sideways, no cutting edge. Go steal. Imagine if you remove all the set pieces from this Arsenal team. You guys would be 7th. People have to understand, we only scored a penalty today. We only scored a penalty. We didn't create nothing. We got bopped. Absolutely done us. I can't believe what I've just seen. I'm flabbergasted. I will not wear an Arsenal shirt for the foreseeable future. On stream, in the streets, all of it. 10,000 people in the chat right now. Do me a favour. Hit the like button and subscribe. Because that's all we've got. We've got a solid channel, a solid community. Unfortunately, our football team is like a sponge. They absorb all the nonsense from this manager. Bring your breakfast, guys. Well, what was that breakfast? Arteta doing war crimes. Osama bin Arteta. Yeah, that's crazy. Dre said, got to go on the players. They were awful today. Yeah, they were, but it's his team. He bought them. If I build you a house and your house collapses, I can't blame the bricks. I built it. It's my fault. Arteta built this team. The foundations are falling out, mate. It's his fault. Latif, everything, the swagger, coached out into this negative, clueless style of play. This is our end product. We have zero flair in this team. He's got a hammer and he smashed it out of us. He walked into a team that won an FA Cup that finished 8th. The foundations of that team was, you've got Emi Martinez, who's a great goalkeeper, right? You've got Aubameyang, who's one of the best strikers in Europe. You've got Pepe, who's a good winger, who's, maybe you don't start him every week, but he's decent. You've got a young Saka coming through. You've got a young Smith Rowe, and you build around them. This guy went, Oba, yep, you're gone. You go on the left, then I'll bin you. Emi, you're gone. He said, I got to build my own. Okay, build your own. Let's see if it works. Has it worked? No. Okay, so why are you still at this football club? Picking up 15 million a season. He's the most overrated manager in the Premier League. The most overrated manager in the Premier League. Liverpool fans want Arne Slot gone, and he won the Prem 8-9 months ago. Yeah, I'm sitting here 6 years since this guy's won an FA Cup. Not a Prem or a Champions League. An FA Cup that Crystal Palace won last season. That Ten Hag won at Manchester United. And I'm supposed to rate this guy. And people online have a go when you criticise him. He's the most overhyped, overrated manager in Premier League history. That's how far I would go. I've never seen a manager spend $1 billion and win one FA Cup in 7 years and get bopped off the pitch by Bournemouth. He's a fraud. Ian said, I've signed out. See, I'm supporting another team. Nico, member for 47 months. Big up, this fraud needs to go. The players look like they know they've just lost the league. Big up Joe with the super sticker. Joe Ellis, appreciate it, bro. White glove. My 10-year-old has given up, refuses to watch this crap. He can't take it. I don't blame him or get upset at all. There's no point. Next generation, save yourself. Real talk. Support another club. Support another club. Don't do this. This is cruelty at this point. Arteta out forever. Biggest terrorist manager ever, said Sid off. Tiger. Oh, guys, don't forget we got 100 million pure profit incoming in the summer. I just need 100 more millions to invest in my squad. 5th time's a charm. Phase 7. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Daniel said, let me say this, and please, Big C, we are watching Everton, not Arsenal. Shaky, scared, no flair, football. Rubbish. You're spot on. You're spot on, bro. He's turned us into Everton. Joe said, love the channel, mate. You need to give Robbie a reality check on Forever after this performance. Shocking. My screen tomorrow, green screen on Forever, will be Zinedine Zidane and the Arsenal badge. I'm pulling out all the punches. I'm coming in the ring like Mike Tyson in Vegas, first round. Black gloves, black shorts, black trainers. Bell rings, just bang, straight away. Wonder if Robbie will say Bournemouth just put a low block in. Another worst performance of the season. Keown said we were unlucky. Of course he will. He needs to pay his bills. He's on the payroll. Woke up at 7 a.m. today on my only day off of the week to watch this. Won't be doing that again. If they don't sack Arteta, I'm finished. Curtis going even harder than you ever have on AFTV. Big up Richard Broad. 15 million a season for a runner-up. New contract on the way. Random clips. Ramsey said Arteta has sucked the joy out of scoring goals from this team. How can a team not enjoy playing football? Where's the attacking spot? I'm telling you, mate, he's Dracula. Arteta's Dracula. He's took the life out of this team. He's took the enjoyment. Those players don't enjoy playing for Arsenal. Nobody can tell me they do. They're just stumbling through games. They're not enjoying that. How can you enjoy that? We don't enjoy watching it. They don't enjoy playing in it. This guy is Dracula. He's took all the life out of Arsenal. What we were. Flair, energy, spark. It's all gone. Now it's methodical, robotic, boring football. Richie said, bro, I feel lonely, depressed and scared. Oh, bro, don't be scared, man. This is Arsenal. We should be used to it. It's the Truman Show. The cameraman's watching somewhere. I'm telling you, it's a social experiment. It's a social experiment. They know what they're doing. We're cooked. We're being laughed at. We're top of the league. They're laughing at us. I've got WhatsApp messages now clowning me. I'm top of the league. It don't matter. Tom said, we go in 1-1. You cannot come off for 45 minutes, not go gun-ho and just destroy the opponents. We go 5 yards and recycle 5 yards. Mate, I'm getting roasted at work. This is disgusting, man. I've never felt like this, honestly. I actually thought we had it this time. Why was me? I told you, see, prepare yourself for disappointment a week ago. I already did after City. The way we lost the final, you should do a hate-along on Arteta. Do I do the Chelsea game tomorrow? The moment Man City go ahead, just lock it off. I might do it just for the community. If City go 1-0 up, turn it off. Or 2-0 up, lock it off. He's the worst manager in football history, says Glam, member for 19 months. Big up to you. Dylan Unai with this squad wins a treble, member for 4 months. Homeland Security mainly feel bad for Saliba. I hope he leaves. Do you know what? He deserves Real Madrid. He deserves it. He'd be their best defender. Latif, I said years ago, rebuild will become another rebuild. Daniel, we've been limping over games since the turn of the year. I cannot remember the last time we played well. Weak mentality manager. He's scared. He is. Everton, mate, at the forefront. Danish, we're going to make history. Second for 4 seasons. Never been done. I don't think we'll recover from this either, by the way. I don't think we'll recover. That would drain you as a footballer. You can't go through 4 title races. It's not like we're picking up FA Cups along the way to just keep us interested. We're winning nothing. This will destroy this group of players. Curtis, if Arteta comes out in his interview after and starts saying he loves his players, I'm going to lose my ish. I want players called out. He won't call them out. It's his fault. Johnny said Wednesday should be an empty stadium, like for Real. City will clean us good if we play the same, expecting to win. Big up, Johnny. Crypto, can't wait to watch League Honor. Everyone's going to be crashing out, bro. And rightly so. Call these players and this manager out. The Nomad, why do Arsenal do this every season? Comes back to the manager's mentality, mate. That wouldn't be allowed to happen under certain managers. Curtly Phillips, I'll be getting a roasting in church tomorrow. I'm tired. Even church, they're having a go at you. Harry said, Corner FC, stay humble, stay humble. We are literally a living meme. Lewis said, sick of seeing Ray have more touches on the ball than our attackers. Is there a link between Cuesta leaving the coaching role and our play style? That's a great point, you know. Somebody sent me an email saying that. He was very influential, apparently, as well. Big up Danish Gooner with a super sticker. Chris Eddy, they're going to drop new merch tomorrow, yeah. Alfred, heard Coca-Cola is going to be our sponsor next year. We're supposed to be their new bottle design and the team name change into soft drink. Elton said, was watching the game without a commentator. I could only hear Legohead screaming the whole game. The players did not want to hear his voice anymore. Lauren said, we've seen this for weeks, but every time we call it out, there's always a reason outside of us. They're right, we will do the quad. A quad? Oh, yeah, no quad. You might pull your quad. Dotty Biggs, bring you breakfast so you have a full stomach to vomit at the Haramble. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result is madness. World Order Online, Curtis, please call Robbie out on forever. He'll come and go on about how we now have to go and beat City. It ain't happening. Yeah, we're doing forever tomorrow night. So don't worry. Don't worry. I've had enough now. I'll let the clip off. If this paves the way for a Mikel Arteta exit, it's not that bad result after all. I'm sorry, Curtis. You know what, though, Gilbert? I don't even trust the board to bring in a top manager. I reckon if Arteta goes, they'll go for somebody like Fabregas. Enrique's going to sign a new deal. Manilo said, give me Arsenal 2020. I enjoyed that Arsenal more than this. We finished 8th and won the FA Cup. I'd give up all this squad for Aubameyang and Pepe and Emi Martinez and Guendouzi. I'd swap. People go, you're mad, Rennet? No, I don't care. I don't enjoy this. I said all season, I'll take this stinky football if we win. If we don't win, players have to be sold. Staff members have to get sacked. Rich said, get rid of Zubomendi. We need an Onana type of player. That brother's weak. He's getting called out as well. Ross said, what's with the build-up these games exposed versus City? Yeah, City showed the blueprint. Have a go at Arsenal. They're vulnerable. Southampton had a go at us. Bournemouth had a go at us. They both beat us. Big up JME, the realist. Big up Boss J7. His team, his players, his system. Yuck, he's a fraud. Lewis, most protected as well. He is. Member for 2 months. Gunman Khan, Ranieri, Pellegrini, Slot all won titles, by the way. And none of them are world class. Gunnar Ahmad said, even if we won the league, I want Arteta out. I think I'm at that stage now. I've changed my mind. If he wins the league, bin him anyway. Why do the TikTok videos at training? Yeah, he wanted to look cool, didn't he? It didn't work. It didn't work. Big up Corey Best. Philly said he is costing us future prospects and good players won't want to play for him. Agreed. B-Smack thought we drew. Norgard wouldn't let that second goal in. No, he didn't sub him because it's his mate. April strikes again, says Yatin. Yeah, April Fools, Arsenal. My toddler walks around saying, sack this fraud. Your toddler's got more sense than Arteta, unreasonable. F said, wait until the Etihad game. That will tell me everything about if we're a serious club and if I should focus on tennis next season. That's the only thing they can do is go and beat Man City next week, but I don't see it. It'd be a miracle. A. Singh said it before, we have the tendency to mess up. People thought the title is done. Leave all scenarios. We can't trust what Arsenal would do in a game under him. The players don't know how to attack. Danish Gunnar, give $1 billion to another manager, he will win it all. He has to go no matter if we somehow limp over the line. 4 seasons in a row of capitulation. We've been stressed for 4 seasons. Yeah, you're right, Guzman. Dragon said, I want him gone regardless of trophies. Alexander, he's the 4th highest paid manager in the world at a job he hasn't been successful at. We got to respect that. Yeah, he's hustled us. Chris Fraser, give any decent manager 6 years and $1 billion, they'd win something. This manager is a fool and a failure. We only win the league if City stumble, and I can't see them stumbling. Jeremy the realist, I'm just tired, Curtis, honestly. We're all tired. We're exhausted. Dinesh Arsenal is a joke. Worst Premier League team in the first position, yeah? Bournemouth played better football than us. Dinesh, as a Chelsea fan, City will destroy us. Liam is a clown. I've got no faith in Chelsea tomorrow. None. I think they might actually get battered. Dylan said, we are the Buffalo Bills in the 90s. Went to the Super Bowl 4 times, lost every time. The ESPN 30 for 30 honours will be monumental. Rich said United with Carrick will win the Prem before Arteta. Wouldn't surprise me. He's a better coach. Heinz are inside job, my left back. I think they're all doing it. I think Arteta's doing an inside job for Pep. Big up Max, who's a new member on the channel. Big up to you. F said, here's me thinking we turned a corner after the Wolves shambles, but still, I'm waiting till the Etihad to see if we're a serious club or team. Brock Lesnar looking good before WrestleMania, says no. Brio said Arteta should hire an interim manager. Zekasi, don't make Jack mad. Besides, he's world class. Yeah, that one. Sidoff, bring your food, guys. That causes pain in my tummy and diarrhea, guys. You just got to laugh in this moment. If you don't, you'll cry, said Sidoff. Mizzle, if we don't sack Mikel, I'm afraid he might take us back to where we were before he came in. Great point. Nathan, win the dog available for adoption. He's had enough. Rish said, I hope Arteta comes up with more BS training sessions. Mo said, is it a coincidence? We all knew before the game with all the PR, bringing boots, pants, lunches, that we lose the points. Dinesh, I still do not know how Havertz is rated. And the TNM, it's like we're in prison, and the day you're supposed to get out, all the guards get sick, and you stay locked in. We are in Arteta prison, people. We just want to escape the matrix. I just want to enjoy football like I used to. I don't need Arsenal necessarily to win all the time. I've seen Arsenal go 22 years without a title. I've seen Arsenal go 9 years trophyless under Wenger. I've seen Arsenal never ever win the Champions League. But I can still find a way to enjoy watching this club, to be proud of the club, to see players represent this club in the right way. He has destroyed the own team that he has built. He's destroyed it. Ben White, 50 million. Looks finished. Subamendi, waited 2 years for this guy. Started the season well, end of the season, Arteta effect. You've ruined him. Looks finished. Havertz, worst signing you've ever made at this club. I said he'll get you the sack one day, and he will. Noni Madueke, didn't need him, not good enough. I don't care what anybody says. Has he got potential to be a good player in the future? Maybe. Not all players fulfill potential. We haven't got time for potential at 52 million. Martinelli's got worse under him. Trossard's got worse under him. Gyökeres doesn't look the same player that we signed. Despite that, he's got 18 in all comps, but still doesn't look great. He's ruining us. Absolutely ruining us, people, in front of our eyes and getting away with it. The Arteta fanboys will still defend him. You've destroyed Saka, the face of our club, the star boy that's going to lead us into the future. By the time you leave, this guy can't run. We'll get hammered at the Etihad. Leave social media, said A-Sing. SG said, oh, guys, the day was not our day. We have too many of them days. Big up Daniel with the super sticker. Akash said he's going to play the same way next week. If we're scared of Bournemouth, imagine what City will do to us. We've lost our identity with this style of play. We have, Akash. Ion said, when are you bringing back the Arteta out show? Could be here Monday at 1:30. Zakai said, all of these talks nonsense Arsenal fans are definitely paid under the table. They are, man. They're on the payroll. It might not be the payroll that they're putting money in your account every month. It's, listen, we'll invite you to the training ground, all access. We'll get you on the Arsenal YouTube channel. We'll send you the new shirt a week before it comes out. We'll invite you to the premiere of a new documentary, and you'll have front row seats and you can ask Arteta a question. Just make sure you look after us on your channel. Yeah, no problem. And trust me, there's a few that are in that situation. Trust me. It's known. I won't call them out because I'm not a hater. I want people to, everybody's got to try and eat out of this. But trust me, there's a lot of compromised YouTube content creators that will not call out this manager. They just won't. And the thing is, they can't because they've shaken hands. You know what I mean? They've shaken hands. I don't give a damn. I'll come on this channel straight away and say, yo, sack this manager tonight. Subamendi, you're overrated, bro. You got bullied today and you've been bullied for about 10, 15 games this season. Lewis Skelly's been mistreated. Ethan Nwaneri's been mistreated. Noni Madueke shouldn't have been signed at 50 million. Havertz should have never been signed. Martinelli and Trossard have fell off a cliff. I'll call it out. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need to go to the training ground. I don't need the shirt a week early. I don't need to go to the premiere of the new documentary. It's not good enough. Manager optimizes this team for defending and set pieces. We suck at both. Higgins said the board will appoint Josh Kroenke as the next manager. Los Galacticos, new member, big up to you, bro. Daniel123, fans who defend Arteta deserve this. Maureen said the players and managers move on quickly. Fans carry the emotions. The football has been poor for more than 2 seasons. Something has to change. To run the Ama Train Express has derailed 4th time in a row. Choo-choo blood. Cook that shug this week. Don't worry, man. Big up to Run. Lance said kind of happy we lost closer to Arteta leaving. Just imagine if we don't win anything and he stays. Curtis, have you been approached by Arsenal? No, I haven't. I'll be honest with you, but when I went on tour, I got on well with a couple of the Arsenal staff. And I noticed it's like they wanted to have communication after the tour. So I have little questions like, yo, are you gonna... Someone's at the door. Give me 1 sec. It's definitely not... Trust me, it ain't much. It ain't much. Yeah, Arteta at the door. You know what I mean? What was I saying? Yeah, they were being friendly. And because I look at things always from different angles, I'm going, are they genuinely trying to be friends or are they just trying to, and they say like keep your enemies close. Are they trying to see how I'm behaving so that they can keep an eye on things? I don't know. I don't know. But I still say it as is. I don't give a damn. I tell them as well when they ask me, what do you think about Mikel? Don't win the league, get rid of him. They're like, what? What? They can't believe it when I say that, by the way. It's disgusting this manager given free rein to fail, says Raekwon. Your boy said we've looked weak the whole season, but just scrape results. We never look dominant because of Arteta's negative approach. It's disgusting. Causa said, Zubby, worst passer. How are we going to win with that? Bro, honestly, he looks worse than Jorginho. Never mind Thomas Partey. I'm not even joking. Harry said, imagine waking up and you're an Arsenal fan. It's crazy. Newfiz said, the manager and these players are not serious. Mo said, what will happen if we lose in the champs? If we ain't winning the champs, bro. Focus on the Prem and not win. If you don't laugh, you will cry. I think I'll log out soon. And Owen said, my man brought merch after a defeat. Read the room. No, it's not, man. It's some stuff for Cruz, but it ain't merch. I ain't buying no merch. I'm not even wearing merch for the foreseeable future. I'm genuinely shell shocked. Is anyone live? I think everyone's finished. Did Troops redirect to me then? I think he redirected. I don't know. Maybe he did. So caught up in the madness. If he did, big up. Somebody messaged saying Troops redirected. I didn't see it. Did anyone see that? Didn't see it. My man brought merch after he defeated. Oh, no, I read that one. No merch. We return the merch that you purchased. Probably should, really. Probably should. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Arsenal Therapy Monday could be too far away. I might have to go live before. I might have to go. I think that's too long. Might have to go live tonight or tomorrow. Arteta's. Let me hear this fraud. He sounds down, but I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear him. I might go live tomorrow after Chelsea City, or do I go live tonight? I don't think Monday is going to be. I think Monday's too long. Going to get my head is in a space. They thought it was Artem 2. Chris said Rayo had the second most passes. People, keep your notifications on. Spend part of that billion on the fans therapy. Boxing tonight. Have we bottled it? Genuine question. I think we have. Honestly, I'm not even getting carried away. I think we've bottled it. They're nine behind with 2 games, bro. They're gonna win both games. They're not gonna drop points in games like that. Our only hope is number one, can Chelsea get a result against them, which I'll be shocked. And then can we beat them next week? Which I mean, that's even more of a miracle. Yeah, Balassi tweeted, all comes from Raya dancing on the ball. Raya passing the ball more than Rice or Zubamendi is the strange thing about football. The players with the least attacking ability, touching and passing the ball the most. Simple and plain. I'll retweet it. Big up Yannick. Imagine losing 3 titles in 10 days. Only one club is capable. Yes, that's us. 20 years of disappointment. I'm tired. Big up Yatin. And yeah, here we go. I'm out of here. People, thank you very much. Content is going to be crazy today. I'll put a reaction video out shortly. Antonio from Uptown is back, people. If you see me in the street, I'm not that Arsenal content creator. Young Gunner just woke up. What is happening to this club? Same old Arsenal, mate. Second again, ole, ole. Reaction video will be out in the next hour. Arsenal therapy. I think it might be here before Monday. Big up to everyone.